Well, Meowdy Gamers, hello and good Friday. What's up? I'm back. I'm back again for the second time this week. Oh, my phone froze. Ow, why iPhone? Why are you telling me about your terms and conditions when I'm already in the stream? Motherfucker. Hi. Oh, Farrah's still here. Hey, look, the kitty's still here. Oh, where are you? Come here, kitty. Move up a little bit. There we go. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hello there, Harritan. Hello there, William. Hello there, Nanogder, Grizzlin, Marissa, and Aravera. Hi, everybody. Hello, lurkers. Hello, YouTube. Aravera. Happy late birthday! Hi, Paint, and hello, Volcanian. Of course you nerds get hugs. What's up? What's up? Yo, I went to a Pokemon tournament the other day. We actually went to a local event. We went to a little nearby event where it's just like, you know, us and 7 other people playing the Pokemon games together rather than the gigantic tournament. I went pretty good. I got 4th place. I went 2-1. I died to a Drifblim combo that I didn't expect. For anyone who doesn't know Drifblim, it's the balloon ghost. Apparently, it learns how to minimize itself and use Baton Pass. So you minimize a few times, you pass that minimize buff, that dodge buff to the next Pokemon, they become super, like, dodge tanky. You put it on Dondozo and everything is horrible. Minimize Drifblim should be a crime. It was so funny because we went to the event and I saw it. You get to look at each other's teams before the game starts. You get to see what abilities everyone has, what Terra type everyone is, what moves they have. I saw minimize Baton Blast on Drifblim, and I saw Dondozo in the backline. Dondozo is the big fuck whale that just blows everyone up, even without buffs. And I knew what was going to happen to me. I almost beat them. I almost beat them. But it was ultimately, they got 2 wins in the best of 3. I got 1 win. I was not close enough to pull out the 2nd win. But everybody else I beat, it was a good time. It was a really good time. I got some booster packs. I got some more cardboard. It turns out, and this is something that's true of pretty much every Pokemon community I've run into, people are super friendly in Pokemon scene. In the Pokemon scene, you get a lot of people who are super cool, super chill. They just want to sit and talk after the match and be like, oh my god, I love that thing that you did. Then I did this thing, and it's like, oh, you're so cool. Like, oh my god, like, if that sleep powder had hit, I would be so dead right now, but I didn't, and oh, you got the double protect, and like, all this stuff. It happens so quickly after the match where everyone is having so much fun and so excited to talk about it that you're just glowing about Pokemon together instead of sitting there like, I'm salty that I lost. No, I'm salty that I lost. Like, none of that happens for 90% of Pokemon players. 90% of the time, you just GG, shake hands, and just buzz for like the next 5 minutes over how much fun the game was. Even when you're playing against teams that are absolutely evil. If you don't know Pokemon well, just trust me. I'm backing up what Marissa says here. Minimize Drifblim is an absolute crime. It's a war crime of a team. And even after playing against that, everybody's just like, oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Let's play some more games next time. Well, yeah, that was fun. We'll play some more games later. Oh my god. Let me take a stretch. Let me take a couple drinks of water as well. So this week has been a roller coaster, everybody. Oh, the good news is I'm not sick anymore. The good news is I am no longer sick. I got over it. I'm okay. My throat's still a little crispy, but everything else is fine. I'm feeling like back to normal energy levels. I'm feeling excitable again. Like, as of pretty much this morning, I'm feeling back to normal. No longer sick. The con crud has passed along. There is no more con crud to be had. Not sick. Yeah. EUIC, the International Championship Tournament last week with my friends was amazing. Yeah! Playing the local last night with new people, and also Lilith and Engi came with. Playing with all those people and doing pretty well in a little mini tournament. Really fun. Yeah! I found out we are indeed going to have to move in 3 months. We have been confirmed. We were like in our last little bit of negotiation with the landlady as to whether or not we're allowed to stay or we have to move on with our lives. As it turns out, we're gonna be moving home in 3 months, which, you know, grr. Unfortunately, it's just a set of circumstances where they cannot continue renting out the house, so we're gonna have to find a new place to zip on over to. And that's like a little bit stressful, but everything else has been really nice. So, you know, we're kind of in a woo up and down spot this week. We're in a very up and down. But right now I'm starting to stream, so I'm on an up, and I hope you guys are having an up tier Friday too. I'm looking forward to playing some Pokemon today. And I'm looking forward to hanging out with y'all and then having a nice weekend. And maybe just readjusting how I approach streams again. Once again, finding a new way to, like, when do I stream? How late do I stream? What games do I stream? What do we want to do here? What do we want to build here? And I'm realizing that maybe we keep doing a bit more Pokemon stuff on top of everything else we do, because I'm kind of really into the Pokemon competitive scene right now. And I want to play more tournaments, and I want to get more involved with the community, and maybe we do a lot more Pokemon stuff going forward. And maybe we continue to do stuff like Zelda and Mario randomizers too, because holy shit, I love old Nintendo games. Let's build a train live on stream. Fuck, Aravera, you're a genius. Can I hire you as my manager, Aravera? Can you just... You come up with the stream idea, I'll execute it. And I don't mean model train. I don't think you mean model train either. You mean like build a train, right? Like we're actually going to build a train. I wonder how cheap you can get used train parts. My rate is $3 billion a minute. Well, if I can afford to build my own train by hand, then I can probably afford to pay you. I'll take it. Heard something about Poke Crimes. Yeah, we're talking about Drift Blue Minimize. Also, yeah, but you just moved in. Therein lies the suffering. Therein lies the suffering. I just got here, man. What do you mean we're leaving? Whatever, we'll figure it out. Because luckily the next move will be a much shorter move. It'll be a much smaller one. We're actually going, as you know, as best as we can get it, we'll probably be going within the same city that we're already in. And that is so much easier than going across the entire country. The entire country. So, fingers crossed that that goes okay. We're gonna do the business sorting out of it. We're gonna be the figuring out, the making the plans, the solving the problems later. Today, we're playing Pokemon. We're playing Pokemons! And we're just gonna hang out and chill and have a nice time. I assume. I kind of forget how we left our randomizer, our Nuzlocke. I kind of forget how we left our Pokemon too many times Nuzlocke. I'm looking at my team right now, and I am reminded that we lost half of our squad. We lost half of our Pokemon, and we're left with 2 Magikarps and a Mankey as our backup Pokemon, so I still think we're gonna have a good time, but it might be difficult. Trevor! Good morning, Trevor. How you doing today? Hello, hello. Good luck with the new house finding. Thank you very much. Imagine everybody has to move to the US. Literally not possible. Literally not possible. And I ain't dragging it. Okay, if your kitchen is on fire, you don't take everyone back to the kitchen. If your kitchen is on fire, you don't take everyone back to the kitchen, you move to Finland or Thailand or something. If there's any chance we'd have to leave this country, we're not going to the US until things settle down a little bit, I think. Mostly because it would be a really bad scene for at least one of us. Yeah, it'd be rough, it'd be rough. Train building stream with Twitch plays Cookie Clicker in the corner, infinite views, front page of Twitch. I mean, listen, to be fair, if you could actually pull together the funds and the ability to build a full train live on stream, I think that would be infinite views just like right then and there. If you got like the Mr. Beast money and, you know, I don't know, maybe you are or are not kind of a dickhead like Mr. Beast, you got that kind of money, you just start building a train on stream, everyone will turn up. Everybody's like, what the fuck? That this person's just building a train? This person's just building a train? Okay. Okay, yeah, let's see where this is going. You don't even need the Cookie Clicker. You don't even need Subway Surfers. Just build the train. I don't think that's been done yet on twitch.tv. Just building a train by hand. It's still in the realm of possibility. Hear me out. Get a houseboat, stream on the high seas. Now see, I would think that would be fun for like a month. A houseboat is something that conceptually is very cool to me. I like living on this little island of isolation for just a little while. I am extremely humanity driven. I'm very people driven. I need friends and I need little gentle acquaintances and I need parasocial relationships. I need literally every form of human connection known to person, known to man, woman, or a person. I need human connections, and that's something that was really kind of reinforced for me when I went to the Pokemon tournament yesterday. Is it felt so nice to get out of my routine, to get out of my house, to get back to doing things out in the world, to just exploring, having adventures, doing random shit because it sounds fun. Just going out to talk to some other Pokemon nerds and play some games felt so frickin' good. And don't get me wrong, I love internet friends. I love internet communities. I love being on the internet. I am a very computer internet girl. I think the people you meet online are wonderful. I do need that touch of just seeing other faces, hearing other voices, talking, laughing. I need that connection. Even if I need like breaks to recharge it now and then, I really need people around me. So Houseboat would be very fun and silly and unique, and it'd be very pretty. I like the ocean. I like the ocean. I like the concept of having this little square footage space that's just yours and that's your world. I couldn't live there forever. I'd scream. I would absolutely scream. I need to be around other people at some point. And if that means like, oh yeah, you get to see people once every 3 months when you make port, I wouldn't live. I wouldn't live. I wouldn't survive it. Hi, Yachty. Good night. Good night, Yachty. Thanks for checking in. Kai, it's too wet outside, and also I couldn't go to school. Also, you didn't have power. Also, you couldn't open your garage. So... have you considered just breaking into your house? Oh no, you were already in your house. I thought you were trapped outside and you couldn't get in the garage. You were trapped inside your own garage in the cold and wet. Sorry, that's like really funny. I would like to express sympathy, but it wouldn't be sincere. I just think that's really funny. But I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it out. I'm glad you're able to get out and get okay. I'm sorry that means that you have to go to class today. I know there's that little part of you that was like, man, I'm locked in my garage, the power's out. There's literally no way for me to escape. I guess I'll just have to tell my professors I can't go. You've got your pajamas on, you've got your blanket out, you've got your like favorite copy of a book or a video game. You're like, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I can do this. I can have my day off. And then it turns out you just can't get to your car at all. That's exactly the opposite of where I was going with that. It turns out that at the last second, as you're telling your professor you can't go in, oh no, you do have to leave. And after you've got everything all set, yes, you're saved. Yes, you can do what you want to do today. Yes, you're free. But you've already got yourself in the headspace of, I'm just gonna chill at home and it's over. It's all over. Now you don't have an excuse. Now you have to go to class or work or whatever. I think the most brutal thing is when you're told, oh my God, due to unforeseen circumstances, you have no obligation to stay. You're free. And then at the last second, there's always some cutoff. Like, I remember I was working at a pharmacy once and our power went out and just all the power gone. And our manager was like, okay guys, if the power's out for like another 2 or 3 hours, we're just going home. If the power's out for 2 to 3 more hours, we're just all gonna go home, okay? Okay. So they're all just sitting there like, okay, we'll just sit around a bit, we'll just chill, we'll just wait. There's not a lot you can do with no power in a pharmacy, so you're just waiting for time to pass. At the end of the 3rd hour, right as our manager was about to call it and be like, all right, everybody, head on home. You get half a day today. The power comes back on immediately. And it's like, all right, back to work, everybody. No home for you. Get the fuck in, back to the station. Get working. And there's nothing more disappointing on this earth than waiting the 15 minutes for your professor is late and you get to go home and only for them to show up at the 14th minute. Such is life, such is suffering. You remember that? That was a dark day. Man, I had it twice, Coffee Gremlin. Hi, good morning. You're up early. I guess maybe not so early now. What time is it out there? Yeah, that's not super early. Yeah, that's actually pretty early. Good morning, Coffee Gremlin. We had that once at the pharmacy we worked at together, and there was another time at the pharmacy before that, same situation. Same exact situation. Power's out for several hours. Maybe it's finally time we start saying, let's go home. Oh, power's back. Get to work. Get to work. Okay, fine. I guess I will. Whatever. So, I empathize you with bacon, but that's also really funny. We've all been there. Ugh. This week has been a roller coaster. I know it's been really weird with stream on and off and all that because we've been in and out of sickness and in and out of availability. We had a big meeting with our landlady the other day. We've been in and out of everywhere. Next week, we should be back to normal. Next week, back to normal, probably. We'll probably even see Loopy. And me and Loopy are going to start working on the stuff we need to work on together to celebrate EUIC and the way that you guys helped us. We're going to be working on those. And I should be working on our EUIC vlogs too to tell you guys more succinctly, more directly, more specifically how the Pokemon European International Championship went, which was a lot of fun. It was a good time. It had a couple downs and a lot of ups, and it was such a blast. And I have video of it. I don't want to talk about it. I didn't get the time this week because holy moly, we got cratered by Con Crud. The Con Crud. Zero, of course, you get a hug. Welcome in. And we had some business to take care of. Business which unfortunately did not go our way, but we'll figure it out. We got resources, we got time, and we got a lot of intelligent and driven people working to make sure that we're gonna be all right. So everything's fine. We're gonna play some Pokemon. You guys wanna play some Pokemon? We're gonna play Too Many Types today. Today is for Too Many Types, the game where there are types such as Scrungly Little Guy and Cuddle Type and whatever the fuck else. I've forgotten everything we learned 2 weeks ago, and I'm probably in trouble. Let's roll. I've forgotten literally everything we were doing here. Where's my volume slider? Volume back, please. You're like a little bit loud. Let's turn you down a crank. Like that. Like that? Is that fine? That sounds fine. Alright, let's see what our Pokemon situation was, huh? Let's see what our make sure I got YouTube chat open and see what our team was going. See what's happening with our team. Pokemon. We have our hero Crump, the Krabby who lived. This little guy has survived so much ridiculous nonsense. I love Krabby. Crump has been doing great. Survived, maybe to live long enough to become a Kingler. We have Pidgey, who is currently level 17, yes, level 17, and is the boring flying type. Boring and flying, and currently one of our other stars who has survived through everything. We've got Plorp, who is a grass and bean type. Grass and bean, and then we start to run into problems. Because my other 3 Pokemon are very low level. They are not ready for what we're getting into. I don't know what to do with this. We're gonna have to work to keep these guys leveling up safely without dying. My little water ugly can only go so far. Our Angie Monkey, Mankey, very low level, probably gonna be useful eventually, but Crump carries so far. Crump has been our carry. Our Krabby has been our carry. I don't know, fucking right. Do I have rare candies? Is this the game where you just randomly have infinite candy? We'll consider it. We'll consider it. We'll see how we'll see how close we get. Is Annihilate in this one? I forget how many Gen 9 Pokemon are actually in this game, Aerovera. Is there actually an Annihilate in Too Many Types? I also forget why I don't know why they're considered I guess they're not considered a guy's Pokemon, they just know guy's moves. But it's Angie Monkey. Pretty sure, hell yeah. We're gonna have to be really careful. I don't know how strong anything is. I'm gonna experiment with Magikarp, because Magikarp is literally just called Magikarp. I forgot to nickname it. There's no way to nickname it in-game in this game. Except for getting to the nickname judger. I don't know where they are. I really don't know where they are, so we'll figure it out from here. Who's in our graveyard too? Who have we lost so far? Jorkin, the Anguipuchiana. Whatever, the Whismer. Pep, the Sentret, who is Fluffy type, I think. Dulcinea, the Chill Vibes Lotad, dead at level 13. And Splam, the cursed name. Our little Budu, who is slowly growing on me without even using the move growth. Dead. Dead in the war. These two died in the most recent war. These two got obliterated at the last gym. And maybe Krabby can carry us through the rest of the game. I don't even remember where we are and what places we've done our capture. We're in Dewford Town, okay. I've done the fishing in Dewford. I've done the fishing in the 2 routes nearby. I captured something in the cave. We beat the gym that was full of sweat. I remember now! We were at a gym that was like encrusted in gamer sweat. It was like gym bro sweat everywhere. It was so thick you couldn't see through the fog. Which is a disgusting new mechanic. And I guess we need to leave now. We did something, and now we must go. Where do you go? Slateport? I believe we're going to Slateport. We must have come from Slateport. This looks very familiar. I think I'm going to Petalburg. I need to look at the map. It's been too long since I played like regular ass Emerald version, man. I don't know what's going on. Slateport? Oh, maybe I'm going to the right place. I suppose you're going to visit Captain Stern and deliver the Devon goods? Yeah, I suppose I am. Thank you. This looks like a double battle if I've ever seen one. Hello, children. That was not the Children of Doom. I'm allowed to just talk to them. It's not a fight. Oh my god, what about you, man? Are we fighting? I've laid anchor in ports around the world. You've laid anchor? Isn't it? I'm sorry. Isn't it usually weighing anchor? Don't you weigh anchor? Laying anchor, I think, is a different thing. Tell me more about how Slate Ports is the best place to lay some anchor, huh? Hit me with a big man. Gulpin. Oh, what was the button? I need to confirm here. What was the button? Was it this one? Yeah, there it is. Gulpin, the D's Nuts Pokemon. Oh my god. Gulpin, I don't remember what D's Nuts are strong against, but surely Crab is strong against D's Nuts. You ever thrown a Crab at D's Nuts? I think Crab is super effective against D's Nuts. Oh god, he's yawning. Hands are up and ready to fly the second I see children on screen. I will beat the crap out of anyone who locks eyes with me. This is Pokemon Duels. Yes! Crab is super effective against D's Nuts! It's about what I expected. These Magikarp are my responsibility until I can get them to level 20. These Magikarp are my sole charge. I must defend and nurture the Magikarps until they become the good little dragons. Man. I wonder what they're going to announce on Pokemon Day. Pokemon Day is next Friday or Saturday, right? It's their 30th anniversary of Pokemon. There is new stuff happening, maybe, potentially at some point, perhaps. There's new things happening. I'm excited. I don't know what they're gonna announce, but I hope it's gonna be sick. I want more news about Pokemon Champions, which will be the next, like, big competitive Pokemon game. I want to know what we're getting into next time. What type is Teddy Ursa, do you think? Angie Stuffy? Baby Zoomer? I forget. Is Fossilized strong? Is Ancient type move strong against Zoomer? It doesn't affect... Oh my god. Zoomers are not affected by Ancient type moves. It's a good thing that babies are weak to everything. Yeah, that's what I like to see. The one consistent factor is that babies are weak to everything. Which is a valuable lesson. I feel like babies should have a 4 times weakness to electric. Especially if you brought a fork or something. Hey Sailor Huey, welcome in. Can somebody wake up my, can I wake up my, am I allowed to wake up my? Do I have a wake up thing? What wakes you up? Chesto? Chesto. Chesto very. Wake the fuck up. My crump fell asleep. I also don't have any healing. I have no healing items. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to heal, we just need to keep pushing forward. We just need to hold forward and move through the beach. I'm realizing the more and more I play these that every single Pixel Pokemon game is absolutely still my favorite. It's not just nostalgia, it's just I love Pixel Pokemon games. You guys see that they're doing Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch? Which is, you know, irrelevant if you Yarhar Fiddly Dee a little bit. But if you want to play an actual legitimate for real, that game. Fire Red and Leaf Green for the first time ever, perhaps. It's coming up soon. Soon, soon, soon. You can pre-order now. Get your Fire Red and Leaf Green. I know I'm excited because I am surprisingly affected by... Crab is not very effective against Crab. I really am nostalgic for the old games. They were doing the opening ceremony at the European International Championship, and they had like an orchestra playing the like red and blue battle music and some of the scenes from the old games, like fighting Gary Oak for the first time, fighting the champions, fighting the Elite Four. There's all this stuff that was like a montage of the biggest, hypest moments from Pokemon Red and Blue, with a string orchestra playing all of the most hype music from Red and Blue. And it got me like ugly crying a little bit. It seriously, sincerely got me ugly crying. And I was surprised that I had that much of a reaction to it. I was surprised it got me that bad, but it really got me. It absolutely got me. Hey, Coffee Gremlin. You ever play Pokemon too many times? Look, I have a sip coffee move. I have a sip coffee move. It's the bean type move. Fluffies, I think, are neutral into grass. So I'm just gonna bullet seed. I also have no idea what angry Pokemon are weak to. I have no idea. Absolutely, I love this game. I've never played it before. I'm discovering all this like firsthand. This game is beautiful. This is an incredible mod. I love this shit. Good morning, Grievo. How you doing today? Crab Rave! Is this gonna be like a swords dance for crabs? A unique dance that ups your attack and speed. It is literally like Dragon Dance, but for crabs. Maybe I don't need Leer. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use Crab Rave, but maybe Krabby Sweep is the secret meta. Maybe Krabby Sweep is how I beat this game. I don't know what crabs are weak to. I know that they're weak to sharp moves. Sharp is strong against crab because obviously you're eating the crab, right? But okay, if you're gonna defeat an angry Pokemon, do you use water to cool them off or do you use crab moves? And how does Bean do? Let's see Bean into angry. Bean is super effective against angry Pokemon. Is it because, like, you have caffeine in the coffee bean and you're just short-circuiting their already high adrenaline? You're giving them a heart attack with too much caffeine and anger? Use Crab Rave all the time. That move is goated. I think that Crump is becoming my hero, my carry, my absolute best crab. I love Krabby. You've been moaning needing to jump in your car in the rain. That's something I discovered out here, is that I really, really, really liked the rain back when it was a rare thing that I could experience from inside whenever I wanted. Out in Colorado, it's like, oh yeah, there's rain outside, that's fine. I'll just look out the window and just enjoy its beauty. Oh, I need to go somewhere? I'll hop in my car and leave. When it turns out that you have to walk through everywhere, you have to walk everywhere in sight, you have to walk to everything, you no longer get a choice of when you enjoy the rain. You gotta take your cat to the vet? Rain. You gotta go to the stores? Rain. What time is it raining? All the time. Listen, I still like the way that rain looks. I still like the way that rain feels. Maybe Lilith was right, and I do regret a little bit the fact that it's always raining and there's no choice out here. It's just always raining. That's just how it is. Lima Lash. What does Bean do to Scraggy? What is Scraggy? I don't know what type Scraggy is. It's hidden. It's hidden from me. Go, Crump. Be strong. Bean is neutral into Scraggy, whatever that means. I don't like that we just got a double defense drop. Hopefully nothing super effective happens. Yeah, that's fine. Bubble Beam, destroy. Lima Lash, destroy. Scraggy looks kind of like a gamer-type Pokemon. I don't even know if gamer-type is in this game. It would make sense, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, man, I don't know. I like the rain a lot. I like the rain. I less so like it when I don't have a choice about when I engage with it. I don't have consent with the rain anymore. I gotta go pick something up or go somewhere in an emergency. Rain. It no longer gets to sit pretty outside my window at a safe distance. It's also getting really cold. It's getting really cold out here. I don't know what you guys are going through, but it's chilly where we're at. Oh. Okay, so that's Ugly Water and Baby fighting? It's a fighting vibes friend? Okay. Fighting vibes friend. I think that I'm just gonna Crab Rave. I think I'm gonna Crab Rave and... Do beans are in the vibes? I know that vibes resist Bullet Seed. What about Lima Lash, huh? Does any of this hurt you? Not really, but we'll go. Relo somehow dodged being a baby. It's only because they didn't commit to 4 types. Okay, Feebas can only splash. I was worried that it was gonna do something sneaky. Krabby? Okay, Krabby lives. Krabby lives. Kill. Kill. Infuse Faint! Woo! Crump is okay! Since when does Faint go first? Since when is Faint a priority move? Is Faint usually a priority move? I don't remember that. I thought it just always hits. That scared me. That scared me for a second. That was like double Leer into Faint. Why am I giving so many 8-year-olds my number? I don't like this at all. I really don't like this. I don't want to be summoned for a rematch by a frickin' 5-year-old who got bored that day. Can I give this Miracle Scene? Florm. Stronger grass, please. Faint is always +1 prio. I thought its gimmick was that it always hits. I don't know, it was like always gonna go first. What the fuck? Okay. What about, do I have healing? I don't have any healing. I don't have any healing. This better be a potion. This better be a potion, or Crump is on the bench for a second. I wonder if this is also the gen where we got Tackle on Magikarp, or if Magikarp is still Splash until 20. It's still Splash until 20. Okay, fair enough. Got some healing for Crump, but I'm not like completely comfortable with it. Feels like it's still kind of weak. Okay. Friendship with the rain has ended. Now Umbrella is my best friend. I do like umbrellas a lot. Not the corporation, but like the item. I gotta tell you though, it also sucks being in a place that's constantly windy and rainy, because the wind will blow every umbrella under the sun inside out so freaking quickly. Umbrellas don't live out here, man. I need a raincoat. I need to save up and get myself a raincoat so I can just put on a hood and a jacket and be good. Having to carry this extra thing in your hand that's like big and it's clunky and it just gets turned inside out with every gust, I don't like it. I'd rather have a raincoat. Wait, Roxanne, We're getting a call from the gym leaders, hold on. Oh cool, they called us to let us know they're trying to get strong. I just think you need a Torkoal, as long as the Torkoal has drought. I've been learning that out of my Pokemon team that I've been playing, the Pokemon team I've been playing for competitive, I thought that my hero was gonna be Walking Wake, my big old dinosaur Velociraptor Suicune girl. She's my hero, my babe, my lovely, my sweet. I thought my second hero was gonna be Fluttermane, who is one of the strongest Pokemon in the game to ever have been invented. Fluttermane, very strong, very fast ghost Pokemon, super mischievous. Both of them are pretty sick and pretty cool. You know who my actual hero is? My actual hero is Lilligant, the stupid flower, the stupid dancing leggy flower Pokemon, because she is so frickin' fast, and she just puts people to sleep and they lose the game, and it's great. I literally just coin flip whether she puts people to sleep or not, and when I win the coin flip, I win the game because she's so frickin' strong, it's disgusting. It makes me very happy. Is stream acting up? I don't know, anybody seeing an act up? Are we having any stream moments? Anybody having a weird stream moment? God, we need some feedback on this one. Is Marissa alone? Or is stream being okay? Too many people sleep on Lilligant. Not enough people sleep on Lilligant. I want 100%. Stream looks fine. All right, that's one and okay and one fine. If it's working fine for one person, that means it's probably personal on the other end. Hisuian Lilligant is goated and underrated. Second favorite Mon and Cobblemon. She's so strong, and I was one of the people to underestimate her. I underestimated her impact, and then I started bringing her to every game, and I was like, oh, she's awesome. Hold on. Yeah, thanks for asking, Marissa. Thanks, Marissa. Yeah, no, I'm glad to hear we're good. It's probably just that thing, like, Twitch has been having it in general recently, where it randomly gets fucky for a little bit. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know what's causing the random little Twitch outages, but I think it's happening to kind of everyone on Twitch right now. My special attack! A Dark Gamer Una Reversey. I already forgot what Una Reverse does. I forget how Una Reverse works. I think it scared me with the way that it ended up working. Are gamers weak to water? Twitch keeps trying to let AI touch the legacy code. No. Oh my god, I got confused. All right. You think it flips the normal type matchups? Yeah, you might be right there. Like, if this is not very effective, then I'm gonna say it's that. Keeps buffering for you. Oh no, Ozo, hi. Okay, what would gamers be resistant to, generally? Are they resistant to sharp damage because they don't shave? Or do they just crab rave and not worry about it? I'm gonna Vice Grip. Your reverse changes what is effective and isn't effective. Yeah, that makes sense. I think crab is probably neutral in the gamer. Oh, I guess something in that mess up resist crab. Are gamers strong against crabs because they defeat the giant enemy crab? Is that the logic there? Go Magikarp, get more XP. Somebody say hi to Ozo for me. I don't know why it keeps buffering, but that's rough. Three guesses for how it works. Yeah. I was thinking it was just the flippy. Stinking fighty. Stinking fighty. I'm sorry. I'm still waking up, everybody. Stinky fighting. Gamers hit the weak point for massive damage, usually. Yeah. Don't leer at me. Don't give me that ugly look. Hey, Machop, you ever think about water? Bubbles. I don't remember if I mentioned this on Tuesday, but I think my brain might be broken, you guys. I think my brain might be broken because I sat through a Pokemon trading card game finals so long and so boring. Hi, Ozo! Hi, welcome in. I'm glad you made it. I sat through a finals that were so boring. It took forever. It took forever. It was like 60 to 65 minutes just for one match, just for one game. It was so slow and so boring and so horrible. And at the same time, I'm sitting there in the audience like, man, I remember how much I loved Pokemon trading card game as a kid. I kind of want to play it again. I kind of want to play this again. I'm actively falling asleep because I'm watching a final matchup in the trading card game where they just swap their Pokemon in and out forever. They just swap a Pokemon in, swap a Pokemon out, swap a Pokemon in, swap a Pokemon out. That's all they did, back and forth forever. And it was so horrible. And I still sat there like, man, I want to play this game. Which I think is probably a good sign that I would enjoy it. If I can sit through all of that and still think, man, that'd be kind of fun, maybe. Maybe that would be a little bit fun. If I still have that shred of hope in my body that I'd enjoy it, maybe I would. Maybe I should try it sometime. Maybe I should try getting into Pokemon trading card a game again someday. You get a lot of prize cards for playing the Pokemon video game. They give you a lot of little booster packs and stuff, and I love my cardboard crack. I love opening boosters. But I actually remember really, really, really liking the game itself too. And if I can sit through 4 hours of the most boring finals on the planet and still think, I think this game would be fun. maybe I'd like it. So it'd be like if they had single matches on stage? Yes, exactly. It'd be like if you had your like 70-turn singles 1v1 matches on stage for Pokemon video game. It would be frickin' horrible. Oh, it's so unwatchable if you don't play the game. I still want to play the game. I think I like Pokemon cards. It was funny too because Lilith and Loopy were in cosplay. Lilith and Loopy were cosplaying all week long, and they were especially falling asleep during the trading card game matches. It was so hard to focus. It was so hard to care. It was so hard to give a damn about anything happening on the stage during the trading card game. But they were in cosplay, and they're pretty. So the crowd camera, you know, there's like a hovering crowd camera that's there to look at the audience reactions, to get like pictures of cool shots and stuff like that. There's cameras there to get the crowd looking cool and being excited about the match. And if the camera's on you, it's a good time to show off. It's a good time to be like, hey, look at how cool I am. Hi. Yeah, look at how cool. Look at how very cool we are. Yes, yes. Look at our cosplay. Look at how happy we are. We're hyped. Keep the camera on us. Right as Loopy and Lilith were almost completely falling asleep, the crowd camera hovers over to them. It stops right in front of their faces, like right in front of our group. All of us just sitting there on camera for the TCG finals. And the camera stays there for like 15 minutes. It stayed there for like 15 minutes of the match. And poor Lilith and Loopy are like, okay, we just keep smiling. We're on camera, just keep smiling and cheering and pretend that we're excited for 15 minutes. As we watch these two motherfuckers throw their cards back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and nothing happens, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and nothing happens. And you're just sitting there like, don't stop smiling, don't fall asleep on camera, don't fall asleep on camera. It was brutal and it was so funny because I remember sitting there, we're all just smiling and nodding and smiling and nodding and, you know, doing our stuff for the camera. And Lilith just out of the side of her mouth is like, eh. I can't believe I have to stay awake for this. Hi, Samshine. Hi, Themborn. Welcome in. But we survived our trial. We all managed to stay awake and alive and alert long enough to survive the camera attention. Cheering on the Jumbotron and then realizing it's on you because you're the only one cheering. That's what I was saying. I was saying we probably got the camera, A, because they're pretty and in cosplay, B, because we were the only people in the crowd still alive. Everyone else was long gone. They were out. They had been destroyed by the waiting, the endless waiting, the never-ending waiting. We were the only people left alive and awake at that point. They needed something, and that something was us. What is Vebble? Crab Rock. Okay. Bullet scene. Sup, Captain Lordrum? How you doing today? Let me take a drink. It was like being in hell. It was so funny just being trapped with the camera looking at us. Surely rock doesn't hurt beans. Yeah, rock doesn't hurt beans. And they were awesome cosplays too. Dude, they kicked so much ass. They were so freaking cool. They pulled off an amazing Laban for Lilith and Canary for Loopy. They were so freaking cool. And it was really sweet. I got to see them. Like, one of the benefits of cosplay is that for the kids in the crowd, like the younger people at the event, you're a Disney princess. You're a Disney princess. You're literally the character that they showed up to see. And it was really, really, really cute. Really cute. Watching like little kids come up to Lilith and Loopy and be like, can I get a picture? You're so cool. And it was like, aww. Aww. I know Grizz got some attention too. Grizz is showing up as Lysander. And there's like this one little like 8-year-old who was just so pumped. They saw Lysander. They were like, oh hell yeah, that's Lysander. Oh my god, it's Lysander. And they got so hyped. And just seeing the kiddos get super hyped up for seeing their favorite video game characters. It's really cute. I can't wait to play as a delinquent trainer girl and get none of that attention because I am a random NPC trainer and not like a named character, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Take some drink of water, please. Next time Leafy can go as Canary and Lilith can be Iono and they can fistfight live on stage. Yeah, I don't think that Iono and Canary would get along. I feel like they'd eat a cracker? Hold on, no, stop what I'm talking about. We want to learn how to eat a cracker? Oh, a boring snack. A boring little snack to heal your health. Do I care about that? No, I don't think Pidove gets very defensive. I don't think that this is gonna be our tank. I'm not sure that Pidove is going to be a tanky Pokemon. On the other hand, if I'm not using healing items in battle, I'm refusing to use healing in battle. That's my Nuzlocke rule. Maybe every single heal I can get mid-fight counts. So here's my dilemma. Eating a cracker is a heal mid-battle. Quick attack is a way to make sure if I'm just about to win, I can finish the kill before something kills me. These are super useful in a Nuzlocke. Both of these are very important. Eat cracker. Cracker's fun. Iono and Canary are like you and Lilith. Did they actually have a canonical connection? Like, have they talked at all at any point? Or is that just like the fan canon? That's adorable. I love that. I really like that. My Pokemon are kind of okay health right now. Everything's been low level at least. God, Magikarp is taking forever to hit 20. No, you're just imagining it's like that. Fair enough. Imagine if it were a stale cracker. Yeah. Also, can I just say, wait a second, I resent this. I resent the idea that eating a cracker is a boring snack. Like, dude, come on. What do you mean? I love crackers. I'm not boring. I freaking love Ritz crackers. Ritz crackers are the best crackers, by the way. And maybe it's speaking to my true nature that I have such strong opinions about specific breeds of cracker snack, but Ritz ones are the best ones, and that's just how it is. I'd rather have a Ritz than a Cheez-It. I'd rather have a Ritz than a Club Cracker. I'd rather have a Ritz than, I don't know, other cracker brands that already escape my memory because I don't give a damn about them. I'd rather have a Ritz than a Sun Chip. I'd rather have Ritz than a Doritos. I just like Ritz crackers a lot. I like them. What's up? Yeah, I fought. I got a dozen bottles of soda pop? I thought this guy was gonna fight me. He just gave me soda. Okay. That's cool. I have healing items with me now. Cheese is good with crackers, yes. Meat is good with crackers, yes. Chai latte, good with crackers. I'm gonna have to say yes because chai latte is good with everything. Dude, I am horny for chai latte. I think that's actually should be classified a drug under my rule sets for me personally as a person. It's about 100% chai latte is worse than heroin for me. I shouldn't be put within 10 miles of a chai latte place. And unfortunately, a chai latte place is 7 minutes away from me. And the only thing that's stopping me from going there every single day is poverty. Hi, Jackie, how you doing today? I guess she has a ritzy taste. Hold up, Club is goated. Club crackers are very good. Thank you for touching my titties. Club crackers are delicious. Ritz crackers are better. Ritz crackers are just built different. I do like club crackers too. I'm going to the battle tent. There's a battle tent here? What do you mean there's a battle tent? I thought there was like, isn't this where there were Pokemon competitions and like beauty contests and stuff? What is the battle tent? Is that this thing? What are you? Find it. The ultimate Pokemon. What does this mean? Is this a trap? Is this a Nuzlocke trap? Battle slot tournament. Info. Rental Pokemon, okay. What do I get as a reward? You get a prize and it's rental, so it doesn't harm my Nuzlocke Pokemon? I'm intrigued, but I'm not that intrigued until I know what I win. Doesn't say what the win condition is. Anyone got any gifts for me in here? You had an interview yesterday? You walked down to the interview instead of like calling somebody for a ride? Turns out you could walk down, but your legs hurt. I'm proud of you, that's good though. Good on you for doing some workout, for doing some working out. Man, I was doing so much walking during the convention last weekend that I miss it. I actually miss it. I want to go out and walk more. My feet felt like ass, which is not how feet should feel. But the actual walking made me feel incredible. Let me finish my coffee too. Oh. Walking good. Being outside is good. I just hope that it gets warmer soon because I'm so sick of winter being chilly. Okay, this guy rambled for like 5 minutes and gave me a TM. What was it? Torment. Doesn't let you use the same move twice. Okay. I've seen Torment used once and it ruined my day, but it's a really rare move to have. I guess it's because when you're playing competitive games, people will not usually spam the same move over and over again. But that probably really fucks up Choice Specs Pokemon. Choice Specs means you can only use one move. If you Torment somebody, I don't know what happens. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go fuck up the Pokemon. The Pokemon. Team Aqua, come here. What's going on over here? The life in the sea is endless. This guy just read the sign for me, how friendly. Stop. Do I just go to the harbor then? Captain Stern. Okay, yeah, he must be at the harbor. It's been a minute since I played this game. I completely forget how all this shit works. Every single bit of it. Captain? Captain. Captain? Captain. Captain. Captain! Where the heck is the captain, everybody? Do I have to... What else do I gotta do? Who's the captain? Captain Stern. Wait, I can catch a Pokemon. Wait, I can catch a Pokemon. Who's out here? Who's low enough level that they won't kill whatever I'm swapping into? Pidgey's kind of weak. I think Pidgey can do this. Our goal, catch a single Pokemon without knocking it out. You need a stern reminder. No, thank you. I'm fine. Stuffle! Stuffle! Little Fluffy! Little Fluffy! Okay. How do I do this without killing it? How do I do this without killing it? I either fossilize or I just throw a ball. Surely Ancient isn't strong against small. What the heck is gonna be strong against small Pokemon or little Pokemon? Okay, don't stress it, just throw a Pokeball. Alright, don't stress it, just throw a Pokeball. You know, I think I'm gonna cheat here. I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I think I'm gonna engage in some cheating. I like to name characters off of, or Pokemon off of, like, anime or video game characters that I like and enjoy. And, you know what I like? I like Tekken. I like Tekken, so this is now Panda. This is officially Panda, because that's the actual name of a Tekken character. People will look at her and be like, oh yeah, that's just Panda, sure. That's a Panda Pokemon, of course you called it Panda. No, you dumb motherfucker. That's Panda because Tekken. Fuck it. That's Panda because Panda. Is there a big Pokemon? I don't know yet. Really? Not Kuma? I mean, technically it is a panda and a bear. But it's a girl. So that's Panda. That's Panda. I guess I'll put Blurp back in the box. I don't need 2 Magikarps. I don't need to babysit 2 Magikarps. I only really need to babysit 1. Half expecting you to say Bennett Foddy. No! Bennett Foddy is not my favorite character in Baby Steps. Baby Steps might be one of my games of the year, but it's not Bennett Foddy is my favorite character. Goddamn. Ugh. Baby Steps. Baby Steps. Gotta surrender that game at some point. We're so close to the top. I don't know what's worse. The idea that we might beat it next stream or the idea we might not beat it next stream. We might just get up to the final step and fall over and over again. Where's the crown? I don't know. Will this man talk to me? I don't know. Cycling road? I don't think so. Rocket grunts in the way? Sure. So I need to figure out where Captain Stern is. He's not here. Okay. If you were Captain Stern, where would you be? The name Raider's house? Oh, I can change Magikarp's nickname. Hold on. Hey, name Raider. What type of Pokemon is Magikarp's a boy? Alright, I got it. I got it. Ah, no, I got an idea. I think this old man has a better name for this Magikarp. There we go. Now Nate will either succeed to become a Gyarados or he will let us down infinitely. This will be our predictor for the future. This will be our predictor. This is now Nate. This is Nate. Either Nate makes it to the top of the mountain and becomes the Gyarados, or Nate dies horribly on the way up. We'll figure it out. You could see starting a Babython and then just beat it in under an hour. That's the thing, right? If I go, let's do one more stream. Let's play Baby Steps one more stream. It'll take me 3 streams to actually beat the Baby Breaker now that we're at the final step. 3 streams or something. If I say, guys, we're gonna take a 12-hour day to only play Baby Steps. 12 hours, Baby Steps action. Baby Steps this summer. 12 hours, Baby Steps. I'd sit down and beat that in one try and we'd just be like, all right, go home. Go home, everyone. Go home. It's over. You aren't Captain Stern, are you? Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Oh my god. Okay, he's done. He's done talking about his key Pokemon. Show her a Pokemon who loves me. I don't think I have those yet. Nobody's lived long enough. If you answer the news reporter's questions, do they fight you? What would I like in Magikarp 2 mostly? Arena Trap. That's what I feel about Magikarp. Yeah, okay. What do Pokemon mean to you? Come on. Come on! The Baby Stepathon. The Babython would be over so quickly if I actually made a marathon out of it. This person doesn't fight us? I thought this was the game where the reporters double battle you. Damn, that must have been Ruby and Sapphire. Anybody gonna give me anything? You gonna Swagger? You Swagger? You said Swagger like 3 times. No, I don't like Swagger. Swagger is so risky in a Nuzlocke. You're basically telling your opponent to have like way better attack and then maybe they'll miss. And that sucks. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. What if I join the line? I should have brought my Game Boy Advance TM so I'm not boarding the line. Me too. So... we're bored? We're bored and we're lost? Wait, I was in the wrong dock! I was in the wrong harbor. This is where Stern is. Never mind. Is this you? No, that doesn't sound like Captain Stern. If that bit gets there and that goes there and that Doomahiki, this is their designer, this is their engineer, this is their actual architect of the ship, and he's still calling things a doohickey and a thingamajig. We might be screwed. We might be screwed. Where the Captain Stern? He's got to be in the museum if I remember right. I'm pretty sure he's in the museum, and now that I've got to go look for him, I think we'll be able to go through. Swagger essentially gives a free sword stance to somebody. It's such a risk in a Nuzlocke. Hi, Gemma. Welcome in.
Okay. No!
Is anyone able to snooze the ads for the Raiders? I'm seeing 0 snoozes, but if we can snooze for the Raiders, that would be amazing. Raiders, if we can snooze them, hooray! Raiders, hi. Gemma, welcome in. How was your stream today? What were you up to and how are you doing? Great name, good morning. Ed the Reaper Man, welcome in, it's good to see you. Hello everybody, hello Raiders. My name is Kaya. I am a VTuber, a Pokemon trainer, a Dark Souls enthusiast, and I'm fucking tired today. How are you guys doing? You're doing Yakuza the Pirate? Oh hell yeah! I got like maybe 60% of the way through that game. I really, really like it. I really want to go back to finish it sometime. That's sick. I fucking love Goro Majima. He's such a good character. He's so fucking good. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you had a blast. I remember the last time I streamed it, I maybe took 2 hours just to go make friends so I could recruit Coco. I really wanted Coco on my side, or Kei-san as she is. Imagine being tired. Hi, Boar. Today we're playing Pokemon Too Many Types. It's like Pokemon Emerald, but like Pokemon can be ugly type, bean type, boring type, crab type, Angie Monkey type, and little fluffy type. It's amazing. This mod is incredible. I'd really recommend it to anyone who likes games and Pokemon games. I'm gonna go beat up Team Aqua. When did I get $18,000? When did I get 18,000 Pokédollars? What's up, guys? You wanna fight again? He gave me a move? Crab Rave! Yes, actually, Krabby knows Crab Rave, and I freaking love that. What did they just give me? They're so intimidated by my sheer aura, they just gave me a TM and left. 41? Thief! He gave me Thief, okay. That's like a dark type move, right? It's a sus type move? I don't know what sus is super effective against, but who can learn this? Here, Boo, learn a sus move. So we have a stinky move, we have a guy's move, we have an ooga booga move, a monkey move, and we have a fighting move. I don't know what the effective needs of any of this are. Mankey's the physical attacker, I'm getting rid of Stinky. I refuse to let my boy be Stinky on stream. I'm not gonna let him go through that. I don't want my monkey farting on people. I don't think it sends the right message to my stream if I'm just gonna say, hey Boo, fart on everyone, go. I don't think it sends the right message. He's not a TCG player. He needs to chill out. Man, I love trading card games. I trust every single one of you. If you guys are out watching right now and you play Pokemon TCG or Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic or any card game, I'm telling you right now, I trust you. I believe in you. I trust that you guys go and take a shower before you go to a convention. You are of the small, privileged elite who actually clean themselves up before going to a con. Because holy fucking moly, you walk past Pokemon Go, everything's normal. You walk past Pokemon video game, everything's normal. You walk past Pokemon Unite, everything's normal. You walk past the trading card game crowd, and it smells like piss and farts. And somebody didn't shower. Every single corner of trading card games smells like piss and farts. It's so horrible. There's three reasons I probably won't be getting into Pokemon TCG. A, I don't have the type of money to keep up with the card game. B, I don't have friends who play the trading card game, but I do have friends who play video game. C, I don't want to imagine sitting down for 90-minute long games while everybody nearby smells like piss. God damn, card gamers, take care of yourselves. Please. I trust that none of you need to hear it, but there's some people who do. PU can go fuck itself. Man, it was like, there was one particular part of the crowd walking past the trading card gamers that smelled like somebody had eaten an entire swamp, shit out the entire swamp, and then the swamp poop died on the floor and had been sitting there for a week. It smelled like that just walking past the trading card game table. Fucking Christ. Jesus. Take a shower, please and thank you. Let's do one more ad snooze before we go back to whatever we're doing. That's my review of Pokemon TCG. Everybody seemed friendly. The friendliness is still high. I like Pokemon TCG as a card game for the most part. I'd prefer it if everyone took showers before they go out in public. Hello, are you the captain or just a guy? He is stern? I thought he had a unique model. What do you mean he's just generic scientist, man? I've been tempted to douse people in Febreze at your local game store. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Do you know, have you ever seen Card Game Simulator? Card Game Shop Simulator? Where they have the little automated Febreze machine in the front door where as soon as customers walk in, it just goes ksh. They need that at tournaments so bad. Let's see if I can knock out this grunt in 20 seconds. The ads are unstoppable. Thank you for checking, Marissa. Technically Mankey would be strong here because angry ruins the vibes, but... My Mankey is level 9 and pathetic. I'm gonna knock out this grunt, then we're gonna pause the game. I'm gonna stretch, I'm gonna get some water, I'm gonna stretch my leggies. I'll be right back with you guys in just a second. Raiders, get comfy! Get super comfy. If this is your first time here and you're just hanging out, chill, enjoy yourself, welcome. Thank you for popping in, it's good to see you all. I promise after the ad break I will return. They literally hand out deodorant at conventions now. It's still crazy to me that they had to make that like a rule in the Yu-Gi-Oh rule set. Like literally in the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament rules, it's now officially legally in the rules that you must take a shower, you must take care of yourself or you will be ejected. You know, there's not a lot of different competitive things or games or conventions that make that an actual rule that has to be enforced. Because for the most part, it goes unsaid. Before Gen 7, confusion was 50% chance to hit yourself? Really? I thought confusion was always 30%. I thought confusion was always 33%. God damn, today I learned. The next ad break hasn't started yet. There might be time. Oh, there's not time. Bye, everybody. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause this battle right here. I'll see you in like 2.5 minutes. Bye for now. I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna assume that you Heidi fucking motherfucker. Oh, there's a hole. Holy shit, fuck him. Let's go. Okay. So let's do a lover's kiss. Here, it's coming for it. How did I hit myself with that spell? How did I hit myself with that? I don't understand. Like, are you sticking yourself in the gem?
I have full confidence in you, and so I leave the guild in your care. When I am gone, you will be recognized as Archmage and leader of the guild.
Oh my god, he's just thrown himself in the gem for me. Hell yeah.
The future rests on your shoulders. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, my friend. Alright, but... What the hell? Like, just like that? Like... Okay, I can turn on a dime. Ah! 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 We're good? Everyone, we're fine. Why did you scream? Why did you scream, chat? Chat, why did you scream? What are you doing? Why are you too close to me?
Oh, we have a bit of momentum. Keep going. Keep going. Keep kicking me in the...
I want you guys to stop for just a moment. I want you to envision a perfectly blank void space, perfect darkness. It is an empty existence. Then, within that void, within that emptiness, put a single plate, a microwave plate. The kind that you get in the center of a microwave when you are microwaving. On that microwave plate, there is a single hot dog. And that hot dog is rotating slowly, spinning in the emptiness. And that's about my brainwaves right now. That mental image is the speed at which I'm processing everything. I guess join me. Maybe one day the hot dog will cook. Maybe it'll explode in the microwave. There's only one way to find out. Come for you. Ah!
Boom!
No way! No way you made that shot! This one gives me a purple rupee, you motherfucker. What about you? 10. A recovery heart! A single 1 heart heal! What? What the fuck is this? What does he mean he'll give me my crack? What does this mean? You'll never find me. Woo! I'm gonna bop ya. I'm gonna bop you if you come in here. Oh my god, look at how many! Oh no, it's the kayak casting couch. Everyone watch out! Okay, okay. Talismans are cool. We're getting closer, y'all. We're getting closer. We just have to avoid the axe. Ah!
Hilarious for who?
Ah!
You fucking died.
Hello. All right, I'm back. Make sure I got all my windows in the right place, and we'll roll back to what we were doing. Hello, world. I am here now. I have returned. I got myself some water and some energy drinks. I'm ready to go. Confusion also scales off of your own attack if you're hitting yourself. Yes, that's why, like, swagger is supposed to be a good move. You confuse the opponent. You give them a chance to hit themselves. They hit themselves with more damage than they'd ever thought possible because you made their attack big. It's supposed to be super strong, but on the chance that your opponent just stops being confused, you've just given them an attack boost for nothing. It sucks. It sucks. Confusion is calculated as a typeless physical move with a power of 40. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. I didn't know the actual math behind it. That's crazy. Crump, wake up. I bet you Crump can wake up before it dies. Maybe it's a lack of exposure to Yu-Gi-Oh, but that was not the series I expect to need that rule at conventions. Yeah, no, Yu-Gi-Oh was the first one. Yu-Gi-Oh was the first, like, card game ever to implement, please, you need to take a shower or you will be removed. And it's something that's weirdly consistent across different communities, is the card game players are the stinkiest. And that's not to say anything judgmental about, like, if you like card games. That doesn't mean you're a stinky person. That doesn't mean that just because you like card games, something's wrong with you. It's just statistically relevant that every time there's a stinky community at a game convention, it's the card gamers. The card game is where the stinkies go. It's very, 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 that, like, I think fighting gamers are like in contention. Fighting games and card games, but it's generally the card games that are like, guys, take a bath, please. Please. Imagine winning the championship because the ref disqualifies the other opponent, the other finalist, for not showering. I can see it. Can't believe Nintendo named a Pokemon Gulpin. Troy, did you see its type? It's literally D's nuts type. Just statistically saying, your aura is green and lethal to 1 HP. No, not you specifically. Not you listening to this right now, not you, the card game player. But if you're feeling like it reflects you, maybe take a bath. I think that most card game players are cool. I'm just saying, when you walk past the TCG's tables, everything smells like butts. And in general, trading card game players need to take a fucking shower. And if you're not aware of the circumstances, if you don't know that that's happening, you might just have never been to a trading card game competition. I wonder how much of it is a cultural thing, because that might be more of a US and Europe thing. It might be more of a US, EU-US kind of thing. I know that it's very, very, very consistently card gamers are stinky motherfuckers out here. I don't know how true that is in other places of the world, but in the US and the UK, it's very true. Card gamers stink like shit. They don't take showers. They need to take showers. If you're a card gamer and you take showers, that's fine. You got nothing to worry about. I approve of you. If you're listening right now, you're a card game player, you don't take a shower, you've lost my respect, go take a shower. Welcome to the collective BO area. I wish it was just BO. BO would be acceptable. If they shower, the scalpers get to the packs first. That's so fucked up. You know, one of the nicest things about going to a Pokemon tournament is that you get access to booster packs that are directly from the Pokemon company and cannot be scalped. It's just like, my favorite set that I'm trying to collect right now is Pokemon Temporal Forces. Because there's a full art of Walking Wake. There's a full art card of Walking Wake that's so pretty, and it's from Temporal Forces. And normally you don't see it anywhere because either the scalpers already have it, or like it's just such an old set that it isn't sold anymore. But if you go to a tournament, they just have a bunch of fucking booster packs from all kinds of sets. And I just like, I spent every prize ticket I got on more booster packs for Walking Wake. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Hi, Helena, good morning, how are you? Card gamers misunderstood scalper for those who let water touch their scalp. Oh, I don't want to be a scalper. I can't let water on there. I'm not gonna generalize. It's not all card gamers. Like, most card gamers are still fine. It's just that the card game tables are the stinkiest tables, and that's just how it is, and people need to stop that. The only way, literally the only way for that to change is for card gamers to take a shower. It's not gonna get better if I decide not to be mean to the card game tables. It's not gonna be better if we don't talk about it. It's not gonna get better if we say, oh, those poor babies, we can't generalize. No, card game tables are stinky motherfuckers, and they need to take a goddamn shower, or else they're just gonna make everyone unhappy and uncomfortable forever. Take a goddamn bath. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, card gamers. There's a joke in Japan that anytime they see trash on the ground, they go, oh, must be an American nearby. To be fair, they litter out in the UK too. I'd say that it's common to see litter in America, but I've also seen a lot of litter out in the UK as well. I see about an equal amount of things thrown out in the UK that I saw out in America. I wouldn't say there's a huge statistical difference there. So I don't know, you see some litter out there, it might be both. Could be one or the other. Could be UK or US. But the shower will ruin their aura farming. They're trying to get their stink cloud farm on. Ruin it, I say. I hope their vibes get destroyed. I've been trying to raise my Magikarp through power swapping. Swap in, swap out, swap in, swap out. Guys, I have to get Mankey in there at some point. If I'm not gonna use the infinite rare candies, I have to put Mankey in at some point. Mankey needs some XP too. Professor Birch! What are you doing here? Where's Brendan? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Card pack opening? Our card pack's already open. It's too late, sport. They're already open. You don't get to dictate our content. We've already got our stuff. It's already all open. What is happening here? Like, I understand that this is meant to be some sort of stealthy surprise where a full-grown woman and a full-grown man are just gonna jump the first child to walk down the road and engage them in a Pokemon battle. It looks a little weird. I'm gonna say this is the only situation where I'm not sure who is the cuck. Who do you guys think is the cuck? The guy in the bushes or the wife just watching him? Which is which? Who's going in here? Who's going in for this? Everything's been like level 13, so I think Panda can get some hits off. It's a staring contest. Teddy Tumble. Bide, Baby Doll Eyes. Teddy Tumble's pretty strong. That's like stab, right? Sus. The man is a flasher and the woman is unrelated but interested. Sus. Yes. Maybe I should get a Hollow Mantis God. Mantis God. Mantis God. I know what that's from. Mantis God. I've heard that card name before. Is Mantis God a magic card or a Yu-Gi-Oh card? I think Mantis God is magic. I think Mantis God is magic. Transcend Dog. Why is Transcend Dog familiar too? Why are these terms? They're familiar to me, but I don't know in which context. Oh yeah! The Mantis God is inscription. Thanks, Era. It is inscription. Thank you, Era and Christen. My bad. She said she was leaving him. He took that quite literally. What is Fluffy strong against? A gamer ghost. What if gamers are weak to Fluffy because gamers love plushies? I guarantee you Slowpoke is a like water chill or water vibes Pokemon. Get out of there, Mankey. You'll die. Gamers are strong against crabs! Okay, I hope that Duskull doesn't know any gamer moves. This is the only time I've ever said to anyone, I hope that creature doesn't know any gamer moves. Okay, that's acceptable. I can live with that. Gamers are weak to water though, guaranteed. I guarantee a gamer weak to water. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, the Transcend Dog. I remember Transcend Dog now. That was also inscription. Thank you. Slowpoke is weak to fluffy moves. What do you think makes Slowpoke weak to fluffy moves? I sure hope this ghost doesn't call me a gamer word. God, I hope so. A fluffy sus. Zorora. Zorora. Are crabs strong against sus? Is Fluffy strong against sus? Let's find out. Okay! Crab works. That is a one sus little fox. It is. Okay, I think we're winning, despite our best efforts. Gamer weak to soap, I had a feeling. Slowpoke the fluffy? No, it's a fast poke. I wish I could tell what Slowpoke is, but you can't actually view it. You can't actually view it. You can only view the right side Pokemon, which is depressing. Crabbrave? Crabbrave to get that boost, and then Teddy tumble the fuck out of the sky. Why crabs? Never mind, I remember the dead crab. There's a dead crab story. What dead crab story? You can't just, oh, yeah, I remember the dead crab. Oh, wait, do you mean the gamer and crab interaction, or which one? I know gamers are strong against crabs. Gamers are strong against crabs, because gamers know how to hit massive crabs for massive damage. But what do you mean dead crab story? What is that? What is brutal swing? Violently swings around and hit everyone nearby. That hits your teammate too, doesn't it? That 100% hits your teammate. Dark. That's scary. I don't know if I like that. It's good in singles. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Who else are you sending out? Eevee! Fluffy friend. Fluffy and friend type. Kill. Destroy. Tumble that motherfucker. I've got Crabbrave. You can't stop me. Oh, it's quick attack! Alright, fair. Good one, Eevee. You know, I guess the one main Pokemon game I've never played is Pokemon Let's Go. I never played Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. They looked very mediocre. They looked very mid. They looked very eh. Did she just tell a 12-year-old, I'd like you to be my captive audience as long as possible, and gave me her number? That woman is sus type. Brutal Swing is one of your favorite moves to use to proc a weakness policy on yourself. God damn. The strats. Kilda! I did a local tournament yesterday and I went 2-1 with Walking Wake Sun Team. I went 2-1 with Lilycole. Lilycole carried me so hard. I just opened Lilycole every game so I could learn how to use Lilycole the strongest. I got killed by Drifblim Dondozo. If you're a competitive Pokemon player, you might know what that team does just by saying Drifblim Dondozo. Some people might need an explanation. Yeah. So, Drifblim has an attack that makes it ups its evasion, it has minimize, it makes it harder to hit, and then it has Baton Pass, which allows it to swap with a Pokemon in the back and give their buffs. So, they make their evasion as big as possible with a tanky blimp Pokemon. They make it so they start dodging every attack. Then they pass that dodging onto the biggest, angriest fish in the game, and just kill you with the big angry fish. It sucks. But the person who was playing it was really friendly, and it was a really fun time. It was a really, really fun time. Pokemon Let's Go has the worst champion ever. I thought that Let's Go was just a remake of Pokemon Yellow. Wasn't Let's Go like a cuter version of Pokemon Yellow? What was it like? What was the game actually like? Use one more soda pop. Just in case. I'm gonna save. I don't need to save this often, but I want to, just in case the emu crashes. Would you play Fire Red and Leaf Green? Maybe. I've played it before, and I'm really nostalgic for Fire Red and Leaf Green, and technically I have a tiny magical box that I can already play Fire Red and Leaf Green on. So I won't be buying Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch. It's cool that they're re-releasing it for people who've never seen it before and people who don't know how to Yar Har Fiddly-Dee. I think it's really neat that they're bringing it back for people who've never experienced it. That being said, I've got access to it. I'm pretty good. It was pretty much yellow with the new champion. Who was the champion? Who was the champion and why was it that bad? What happened? What's this? Is this a healing house? Wondrous Trick House. Is this the game that introduced Trick Room? Being watched? From the cup? I don't remember how this works. I don't remember what this house is for. The Trick Master, Mr. Tricky Mans. The champion is blue. Inbred blue? What do you mean inbred blue? What do you mean Gary Oak but inbred? What do you mean? The Cocoa Melon vibe is why you skip Let's Go. Yeah, same, and with the Diamond Pearl remaster. Although, you know, to be fair, I didn't like the visuals that they went with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. But then I played 1 hour of it to get Jirachi. I didn't have a Jirachi. I wanted a Jirachi. I went in to get a Jirachi. A gun ghost baby. A gun baby ghost. It's a gun ghost baby. Okay. Who do you think resists guns? Do fluffy Pokemon resist guns? Maybe. Is there a chance Panda lives this? Gun type. Shouldn't gun be super effective against everything? I feel like that's how guns should work. But maybe fluffy Pokemon absorb bullets. Okay, so I played Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond for an hour to get Jirachi. I actually really liked it. I thought it was really cool. Brutal Swing. Bug type move. What's happening? Are we live? Infestation! Yeah, no, I played a little bit of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and I was like surprised at how much I was just like, oh, I remember loving Platinum version. I love Platinum version. I remember liking Platinum version. This made me happy. Oh yeah, the music and the towns and the characters and the Pokemon and I actually did end up liking it. I did indeed like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I probably would have played through the whole thing on my own. I'm still not super certain about the art style they went with, but my first impression was, oh my god, it's Cocomelon the Pokemon game. But it was really fun to actually play it and try it out. I am more forgiving of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl than I thought I'd be, and I wanted the Jirachi. I know why that baby's a ghost now. Yeah. Yeah. Are you just bug? Bug crab? A bug crab? I know it kills bug crabs. Go forth, other crab. We know how it's been 20 years since we've seen Johto. I mean, Scarlet and Violet. Heart Gold and Soul Silver weren't that long ago, were they? When was Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Hit me with it. Hit me with the age cannon. When was Heart Gold and Soul Silver? It can't have been 20 years ago, right? Did you play Omega Ruby and Sapphire? I played Alpha Sapphire, and I thought it was really fun. I liked Alpha Sapphire a lot. Sapphire is my favorite version, so I absolutely played it. 2009. It's been 17 years since we had Heart Gold Soul Silver? You're absolutely joking me. There's no way. I don't often get surprised by the Age Beam, but that one got me. That's okay, consider me surprised. I'm shocked. I'm in suspense. I had no idea. Trace is basically replacement Gary Oak, but instead of being cocky and going smell you later, he's just kind of boring. No, no, they made a boring Gary Oak, no. A grass ice. What is with the right and left Pokemon? What dictates one or the other? Is it completely arbitrary? Is that the joke? Or is it because he's looking slightly to the left? Like, what makes a Pokemon right or left? What is that? It's grass ice. I don't think I have anything that's super especially good against that. I don't think. Florp is probably weak. Crump is probably in danger. I'm sending Panda. It evolves into Abominus though. Yeah, it evolves into Abomasnow. Oh, Obamasnow. Huh. Or is it something else? The cry? The cry in the anime? I'm gonna turn this on in the background. Let's see what it sounds like. Hold on. Yeah, hold. Everybody hold. Listen. The English dub, right? Is that the Abomasnow anime cry? But like the anime voice, huh? In the anime? I'm seeing so much from the video games and so little from the... I'm seeing a lot of clips of the game and nothing of the anime. I don't think I can find this in the background. I'll have to look it up later. Yeah, unless somebody can get me like a YouTube link of just the sound from the anime specifically. Fluffy moves into... What is you again? It's grass, ice, left. Brutal swing? Are you weak to dark moves? You're neutral. Listening? I couldn't find it. I don't see it anywhere. I'll look for it later. Okay, what about Teddy Tumble? Grass, ice, and left. One of those is weak to fluffiness. One of those is weak to fluffiness. Okay, I'll take it. Woo! Okay, we're okay. We're faster than the Snover. We're faster than the Snover. This is not Snover. We're okay. You'd even forgive the Kanto ones if they had Johto for post-game. Like Fire Red Leaf Green, but you get to go to Johto afterwards. That would be sick. One of my favorite moments in Monkey Moment, one of my favorite moments in Heart and Gold, Silver, Crystal was finding out that at the end of the game, that you can go back to the other game and go back to Red and Blue and explore. What is this? Somebody tell me what this is! What do you mean Monkey Moment? What does it do? Maybe I ditched Fury Swipes. Fury Swipes is not something I'm super excited about. I don't know what Guy's type is super effective against. I feel like I need to know what Monkey Moment is. Okay, I'm learning. We're gonna figure it out together. We're gonna see Monkey Moment. We're gonna see what Monkey Moment does out in the grass somewhere. I'm actually gonna go back to the grass just to go see Monkey Moment and see what it does. Hold on. Hold on, I need to do some science. You're level 12, you're full health. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go touch grass. We're gonna see what this move does. I'm also gonna heal because I realize their Pokemon are a little bit like medium low HP. This way. And let's just see what happens. Mankey. 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 What does Monkey Moment do? And if it's a self-destruct, I'm gonna scream. Monkey Moment. Who is getting pumped? So it's just like a dire hit? It literally just makes it more likely to crit? That's all? Is Monkey strong against these nuts? No. Monkey nuts are neutral. Monkey nuts are neutral! Okay, next. What about karate chopping these nuts? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like Focus Energy X. Okay, it's just a crit raise. Sick. Kilda, let me see what you got for me. So Obama Snow's anime noises. That's so quiet. Hold on, let's go back. It sounds like a One Piece voice actor. Ababa. Okay, fair enough. Alright, I get you, I hear you. Obama Snow. Having a monkey moment. Monkey moment's okay, I guess. Like, I'm so scared to do setup moves when we're playing a Nuzlocke and Pokemon could die if they get hit. Like, die forever. Experimenting with a setup is so scary to me. I'm not sure I like Monkey Moment. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, no, I think Obama Snow earned its typing. Fair. Monkey Moment, not the best move I've ever seen, but I've seen worse. Open up my Monster Ultimate Energy Ultra Fiesta Mango. Favorite energy drink, everybody? Mine is Monster Ultra Fiesta Mango. Monster, if you want to sponsor me, I'm right here. 10 out of 10 for theming. I'm really happy that fighting moves are super effective against nuts type Pokemon. Balls, always balls. Dude, that soda tastes horrible. No, Marissa, no, girl, no. No, 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 not the balls. Balls are the worst soda on the planet. I don't get you. I've never understood you. I've actually been so separated from your reality since before I even met you. I had no idea you had that kind of taste. I don't know who broke you. I don't know who broke anyone. I don't know how balls got anyone to drink their drink. I just remember being so disappointed. It just tastes like tar fizz to me. Tastes like chemicals and fizz. And I know a lot of people say that all energy drinks taste like that. I drink 99% of energy drinks. I like most energy drinks. Balls is the only soda where I've been like, yeah, this kind of tastes like chemicals and fizz and nothing else. It just tastes like fizzy, nasty chemicals. I don't understand you. I don't care to understand you. I'm off. I'm getting off on the balls train. Celsius? Celsius is light. I like how light Celsius is. It's very light. It's like a, you know, normal seltzer drink. You drink it because it's light and just it's fine. More balls for me. It's all you. It's all you, girl. You can have it. I don't want it. Do I dare? Do I dare attack this ghost gamer with an under-leveled monkey? Get it, boo. Neutral! Okay, Ghost is also fine against Angie monkeys. I could take a risk. I could take a risk. I could monkey moment and then attack, but I'm not gonna do that, I don't think. I think I'm gonna play it safe. I think I'm gonna play it safe. I wonder if Astonish is still a ghost move or if they changed it to something else. Whatever. I want to consume chemicals. They turn the frogs gay. It must be good. Bubble Beam! Die, gamer. We had a friend obsessed with balls, shelves and shelves of it. I mean, I would carry quite a bit of Monster Energy drink if I had the money to just have a ton of it. Oh, hello there, chicken waffles. How are you doing today? Thanks to the deep lore. Welcome in, how are you? Alright, Mankey's continuing to level up, continuing to get stronger. I feel bad having all these Pokemon that I need to swap in and out so consistently. I need to keep their XP rates up. I need to keep their XP up by swapping in and out constantly. I need to help these nerds catch up. I'm scared that I'm gonna get my team killed by doing too many swaps in the middle of the Nuzlocke. Sus? Space type? What's strong in space? What? Okay, let's theorize here. What beats space? Does Fluffy beat space? I don't think so. Does Dark beat space? I bet it resists it or it's immune to it. Do monkeys beat space? Do monkeys beat space types? I got no idea. I'm throwing out Panda. Fluffy should not beat space. Dark should not beat space. Maybe Beans destroy space. Sus definitely loses to space. Oh yeah, because you ejected them. I know it beats space. I sure don't. I have no idea what's good against space type in this game. We're gonna experiment with a few. Bean type. Not very effective. Okay. Don't you growl at me, you stinky. What about grass type? It shouldn't be super effective, but maybe it's neutral. Grass is, I think, not very effective. Nope, it might be neutral. Hit 3 times. Neutral. Okay, neutral. Bullet scene. Is this Emerald Kaizo? This is too many types. Hi Kuro Takimi, how you doing today? We're playing Pokemon too many types today. I'm learning what is and is not good against space type Pokemon. It's fucking wild. I feel like Reflect is useful in a Nuzlocke, but I think my other stuff's better. I like having type coverage rather than setting up a magic defense. Stop learning Reflect? Yes. Did they just straight up delete Psychic type? Did they just delete the entire Psychic typing and only have Space and Magic now? I feel like I've only seen Space and Magic and I haven't seen a single Psychic Pokemon. Who am I leveling up next, you guys? Do we want the Mankey to go up or do we want the Magikarp to go up? Let's try Mankey. Remember what I said, it's important. Have a good day, thanks for stopping in. I'll be out here learning about space type. Farewell. Water gun. Of course, Hersey's a gun type. Okay. What else is happening? Welcome in. Ah! Ah! Hello. How you doing today? What do I want to do, you guys? What beats gun? I'm still gonna take a risk and think that fluffy Pokemon absorb bullets. Pokemon Unbound. Pokemon Too Many Types 1. The first ever Pokemon Too Many Types. And it's weird. There's gun type Pokemon. There's fluffy type Pokemon. There's big and small Pokemon. Huh. Heady Tumble? A crit kills us, but a regular attack doesn't kill us. So as long as it doesn't crit. Woohoo! Can I get an attack off here? So Fluffy is good against water because it absorbs the water? Or Fluffy is good against gun? I don't know, but the next bubble kills me, so I'm gonna send out Plorp. Plorp's got this. I think that, no, Fluffy was strong against wet. Unless you mean wet was also, do you think it's mutual? Do you think it's also mutual? Is it possible that wet is good against Fluffy and Fluffy is good against wet? They cancel each other out because they both get soggy and miserable? Bullet scene. It's pretty decent. I tried more horrible ones. Yeah, I've been trying a lot of Pokemon side games recently. I tried Pokemon All In, which is just gambling the Pokemon ROM hack. I tried Pokemon Super Mario Mon, which was really cool. I fucking love Super Mario Mon. I tried Pokemon Infinite Fusion, obviously, when that came out. That game's amazing. It just keeps getting more amazing. Pokemon, oh god, Rejuvenation? Pokemon Rejuvenation, I think, was a little too edgy, but it was really fun to play. It was a little too long for a stream game. A little too long for me to want to be streaming it for like 18 years, but the actual game itself was cool. I liked Rejuvenation. I did like Rejuvenation. I didn't want to stream it forever, but I liked the game itself. Is this Leaf Bayleaf? It is! It's my Bay! It's my little Bayleaf! I normally call her Bayleaf, which is funny because it's the opposite for Loopy. Loopy usually calls hers Grasshole. You can ask her about her Grasshole next time she's on stream. She's got some Zigzagoon mail? Okay. You have my consent. When Loopy comes back to stream next week, ask her about her Grasshole. And use that word specifically, don't be weird. Just ask about the Grasshole itself. But Meganium is my favorite starter, I think, of all time. Out of the starter Pokemon, the Chikorita line of beans is my favorite. And I'm so excited to see what Meganium, Mega Meganium does in after ZA. Okay, Pokemon ZA, there's a Mega Meganium. We know what stats it has. We know it's a Grass Fairy Pokemon. We know it's beautiful. That's Mega Meganium. We don't know what passive ability it has yet. We won't know until Pokemon Champions comes out. I really hope she's strong because I really want to use Meganium in a competitive format. Fairy is such a strong type and Meganium is so cool and pretty, and I really want Mega Meganium to be good because I would love to play Mega Meganium. But I can guarantee you, I have a plan. I have a plan, you guys. I have a plan. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. You want to hear my plan? You want to hear my big plan? You want to hear my plan? You want to hear my big plan? You want to know what I'm doing? I like Absol more than I like anything on this earth. I fucking love Absol. Absol is my favorite. I freaking adore Absol. I love Absol. Absol is so cool. Absol got a new Mega in ZA that has better typing. It's now Ghost Dark instead of Plain Dark. It has better stats. And it might have a better ability because we don't know what ability it has yet. So when next season comes out and we have Pokemon ZA, Pokemon Champions, when we have the competitive Pokemon Champions using the new Megas from ZA, I am making a team that uses and supports Mega Absol, and I am sticking to that shit for the whole damn year. I fucking love Absol. If Absol is actually good as a Mega, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit. Gardevoir is better? We don't know that yet! We don't know what their abilities are yet. We don't know what the Mega Absol Z, the specifically Mega Absol Z, the new Mega Absol. It might have a really good ability. And even if it doesn't, I'm gonna build a meta team that supports my Mega Absol Z to make her the strongest little warrior on the planet. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not bringing the Mega Kangaskhan. I'm not bringing the Mega Salamence. I'm not bringing the other Mega Pokemon. I'm bringing Mega Absol Z and I'm supporting it. Because I love Absol, and this might be the only time she's ever going to be competitively viable. So I hope she gets a good ability. And if she doesn't, I'm gonna make a team comp that helps her anyway. Anyway. LGM has been confirmed. Yeah, no, LGM actually from space is fun. It was what, LGM and BGM? And I forget what LGM and BGM is referring to. It's like some kind of obscure like color thing. Like LGM, BGM. It's like it's blue, green, medium. The three primary colors, blue, green, medium. I forget what LGM and BGM, they're like referring to the acronym, literally LGM and BGM. I guess LGM is Little Green Men. And BGM. I don't know what BGM is standing for. Hi Ty, welcome in, how are you? Do you think the new Megas will have new abilities, or do you think they'll reuse old abilities? I have no clue. None of us know. We have no clue. We have no clue. We have no clue. I have no idea. But I really hope that they have good abilities. I don't care what it is. I want to know by experience when it comes out. It's just BGM. Yeah, it's just Little Green Men, yes. But what about the BGM? Is it just background music? It shouldn't be background music. It should be something else, right? Like, I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't know. Mega Absol Z, 154 attack, 154 speed means it'll always be usable. I'm gonna make a fucking Absol team, Ty. I'm sure you heard my plan, right? Mega Absol Z, I don't care what team enables Mega Absol Z, I'm using it. Oh, it's BEM. BEM is what it's called. Okay, thank you, Bug-Eyed Monster. Okay, I got you. But yes, whatever makes Mega Absol Z the star of the team, that's what I'm building around. And I'll either be bringing in Mega Meganium as support, or I'll be building another team that uses Mega Meganium if she's strong, because I love Mega Meganium. Also, actually no, its name is Behem, isn't it? So it'd be Bug-Eyed Monster. Did we talk about the other announcement? Hold on, I just saw it. Pokemon Presents 6 a.m. on the 27th. Did we talk about Fire Red and Leaf Green? The Fire Red and Leaf Green, is that what we're talking about? Well, what do you think? I know that they're doing a Pokemon Presents. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing a big Pokemon Presents, and they did Red, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Your information is cited directly from Bulbapedia. Yeah, I'm gonna take Era's side on this, Gilda. Behem, so it's a Bug-Eyed Monster. Oh, Ty, I had a question for you. I actually had a question for you. Ty, I had a question. During Mega Evolutions, I can see two timelines, right? During the Mega Evolution meta, the last time Mega Evolutions were a thing, did you only bring one Mega Stone Mega Pokemon, and you always had to rely on that being your Mega? Or did some people bring two Megas, and the idea was you could bring one or the other, and you either play one or the other, and you kind of like the mind game is which Mega are you actually using for this round of single game? Some people brought two Megas. That's what I was wondering. Because either you have the one Mega and everybody knows what you're doing, you build your whole team around it, or you have two Megas and you flex your 4 Pokemon you bring based on which one you want to support. Some people brought 3. Damn, okay. I was gonna ask, was it more common? Was it like 50-50 if somebody brought 1 or 2 Pokemon with Mega? Or is it more common to see one or the other? Mega Venusaur was super common to bring along with others. I like Venusaur. You don't like Pokemon ZA? I think it looks fun. I don't like the Legends games as much as I like the regular games. I like the formula. I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. I like standard normal Pokemon games. I like 8 badges and going and catching Pokemon in battle and doing the turn-based gameplay. I like that a lot. I like that more than Legends. I do think that Pokemon ZA, which I haven't played yet, it looks more fun than Arceus because it looks like a little bit more fluid, like it flows better. And there's less, can you watch Pidgey use Gust 8 times? Can you watch Caterpie use Tackle 18 times? Can you watch Weirdeer use Headbutt 15 times? I hated Arceus. I hated Pokemon Arceus. I thought that game sucked. It was miserable and boring through every moment of playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. ZA actually looks kind of fun to play. It was archetype dependent based on whether you bring 1 or 2 Pokemon. Mega Venusaur is super common, mainly with Megas that were already good, were like Salamence, where if you didn't Mega, it's still strong. That makes sense. I should play ZA. I want to, and I need to, because I need to start collecting Mega Pokemon for the next competitive. The next season of competitive, I need Mega Pokemon, so I'm gonna have to play ZA at some point. It's still weird to me. It's funny to me that Mega Venusaur is still strong with Thick Fat. Thick Fat, you now resist ice and fire moves. Very good for a grass Pokemon. Very good. But like, it's surprising to me that it's worth doing that and losing how fast you are. Because Chlorophyll means you're a fast Venusaur in the sun. And Thick Fat means you're just a regular Venusaur who resists fire and ice. And you're much slower. You can't do the speedy bullshit that they do. But I guess if you're so freaking tanky that nobody can easily kill you, you still get your sleep powder off anyway. Hey, what's up, Cassie? Cassie, good morning. How are you? I'm going back. I'm going back to the wall. I've healed my Pokemon. I'm ready to go. We haven't had a Pokemon death in a little while, which is awesome, but things are starting to scale up again, so I'm hoping we can keep that. Yeah, no, they're doing a big Pokemon announcement next Friday? That's Friday, right? I'm sorry, Pokemon Presents. The big Pokemon Presents, February 27th. I forget, it's February 27th or Friday or Saturday? Friday, cool. Awesome. I wanna see Pokemon Presents. I wanna know what they're presenting. I'm so curious what they're doing next. Fucking love Pokemon. Door is locked. Write the secret code here. Oh, I didn't read the secret code. I'm going back. Friday, yes. I'm so excited. Guys, Pokemon announcements on Friday. Just wait though. Just wait until they reveal that like Mega Garchomp Z has Wonder Guard. We don't know what abilities everyone has. Mega Garchomp Z, Wonder Guard, done. Suffer. That's normally when I start streaming around there. Oh my god, is it gonna be another Pokemon's making an announcement while I'm on stream? I guess we're co-watching it. I guess we're co-watching the Pokemon stream. Which means the YouTube stream will start a little later because I'm pretty sure YouTube will shut me down if I try to co-stream the Pokemon stream. But if I'm just sitting here on Twitch, I think we can. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to just, we sit down and watch together. I got a rare candy! Oh hell yeah. Wait, this guy does multiple tricks? Does the level scaling stay the same, or does this building get stronger if I come down for another one? You're just hoping for the starter reveals for Gen 10? I can't wait to see the Gen 10 starters too. Don't we have infinite rare candy? Yes, but I also have Pride, Marissa. I also have Pride. I'm playing a Nuzlocke, I'm scared for my life. Anything could end in disaster at any point. I could use the infinite rare candies to at least bring my weak Pokemon up to like the average of my other Pokemon. But I ain't no bitch and I ain't no coward. We fight through everything. And if sometimes I lose everyone, that's just how it is. Gen 10 starters would be hype. Knowing how Champions is going to work for competitive would be hype. What are you? Fluffy. We have monkey type moves, fighting type moves, sus type moves. What destroys Fluffies? Ooga Booga. Monkey. Not very effective. What about fighting into Fluffies? I imagine that Fluffy type Pokemon take hits pretty easily. What about sus type moves into Fluffies? Does this bunny only know Endure? Is that all it's gonna do is just Endure at us? Okay, Thief is also neutral. Monkey moment. Teddy Tumble, why are you suddenly faster, you little shithead? Ah! That was so scary. I'm so glad that it rolled low there. That was horrifying. We're okay. Voltorb. What are you, sus electric? Electric sus? Angie Ball? It's an Angie Ball Pokemon? Alright, I'm not risking my Mankey on that. Angry and Ball. What is in danger? You think fluffy Pokemon like to chase balls and therefore they're weak to ball? That's pretty accurate. It's accurate, but what does it mean? Oh, not roll out again. Not roll out again. Okay. Fluffy, super effective into Angie. It missed! We're safe! We're safe! Okay, we're safe. And just Teddy Tumble. Take this thing out before it can get too scary. I hate Rollout. Rollout is so freaking spooky on Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke is an instant run ender. I mean Nuzlocke. Rollout is in a Nuzlocke if you're not careful. Just wipe everyone on your team out. Safe. Absolutely safe. We made it. We're safe. We're okay. Here. Have a soda pop. I also have an emergency rare candy. If I just want to give somebody one more level to push them over a threshold. Like, I think if I get Magikarp to level 19, I'm just feeding it rare candy. If Nate hits level 19, immediate rare candy. Shut up, whoever's calling me. Ugh. Now we have a question here. Here's my question, you guys. People on this route have been level 14 or 15. If I send out 2 Pokemon who are level 14 or 15, yay, they both get XP. There's a chance that they double into one of my Pokemon. They double attack one Pokemon and somebody just dies. Double battles are so scary in a Nuzlocke because if they choose to double hit something, I am so at risk of just immediately dying. So I could put in a higher level Pokemon as a safeguard, like one level 14, one level 18, so that the, you know, big sister can look out for the little ones. Woo! Bug song. Alright, what kills bugs and songs? Do monkeys kill music? Does fighting kill music? What do I do here? Ooga booga. Let's just try... Brutal Swing hit everyone? Brutal Swing hits everybody? Okay. Monkey versus Bug Song. Super effective! Monkeys eat bugs. Monkeys eat bugs. Look, it's Ryu and Ken, but they have a guitar. Yeah. What about Fluffy versus Bug Song? Yeah, I played a lot of Silk Song, and I can't say I was ever threatened by Fluffy damage. I don't appreciate being poisoned either. I have no idea what type Hoppip is, so I'm just gonna try to Ooga Booga Teddy Tumble again. Monkey neutral. Tackle, not very effective. So I guess normal type moves aren't good against angry Pokemon. I think we're safe. I think this is a safe fight. And it's not giving me much XP, but I think it's safe. Congrats on getting your mail. Let's go, sport. Okay. We're fine. I don't think that's Ken with the guitar. I appreciate the spirit. He's blonde, yes. He does not look a lot like Ken. He doesn't have that, like, lazy, unkempt, homeless hair. Even slightly. Not quite a Ken. Okay. Pokemon are healthy, let's keep going. PP up? I don't need my PP up on anything right now. I haven't found anything deserving of my PP going up. Not yet. Maybe later. It's been a slow day for PP up. Another double battle. Surely they don't have anything threatening. It's just a pair of fucking preschoolers. Okay, I know from my science last game that Ooga Booga is strong here. I have no idea what Tyrogue is gonna do. But we'll play it safe here. Helping Hand! You put that down, sir! We gotta kill this bug before it gets something off. Surely it won't. Okay, cool, we're faster. Ken in Street Fighter, his theme was based on Mighty Wings from Top Gun. I've never heard his music, so I don't really know what it sounds like. I don't know nothing. I bet you fighting is strong against babies. I bet you fighting is strong against babies. Neutral? Okay, what about Fluffy? Double neutral. Don't care. Weak Pokemon. Ooga Booga. And Monkey is good against whatever the heck Tyrogue was. I was expecting fighting baby, but I might be wrong. Isn't low kick like super strong? Inflicts more damage on heavier foes. I wonder which Pokemon are so light that Karate Chop is better than low kick. There's gotta be a lot of Pokemon who are so light and so not heavy that Karate Chop is just the better move. Low kick is really strong though, and I kinda wanna hold on to it forever. Do I care about Monkey Moment? Do I care about Monkey Moment? Crit rate or fighting options? Oh, I don't trust Monkey Moment. Monkey Moment is a very funny ability, and I don't want to waste turns stacking stats for something that might not matter if I don't crit anyways. Ugh. Monkey Moment had its moment. It had its time in the sun. No longer. Why is it only the children, like the little children and the full-grown adults that are like wanting to call and be friends on Discord and whatever? Aren't there other 12-year-olds who want to befriend this 12-year-old we're playing? Why? Do I give Magikarp some more time now? Or do I give Mankey some more battles? We'll put Magikarp out for a bit. Magikarp needs to catch up. I think I'm starting to get used to the weird logic this game has and starting to feel a little bit better. But yeah, I think when Pokemon does its Direct on Friday next week, I'll start stream and co-stream it, maybe. Either I'm starting stream and co-streaming it, or I'm just gonna watch it with my friends before stream and catch up with you guys later. It's gonna be one or the other. What do you think is strong against Beans? What's good against Beans? I remember Bean is strong against Angie type Pokemon. I guess Crab is always safe. Crab is usually safe. I imagine little fluffy Pokemon aren't scared of Beans either. Woo! Try attack. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, the burn! No! Brutal Swing. We're burnt, but maybe Dark is strong against Beans? Neutral. Okay. The seed is getting hard. I don't like this burn. I'm gonna try one more Teddy Tumble. See if that's okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't care about anything I'm doing. Pinto Power! It's attack rows. It's special attack rows. It's stacking buffs. I want to kill it. I want to kill it with a special attack. Go, Pidgey. Maybe Fire Roast Beans? I imagine Fire is good against Bean. There's a small chance that Sharp is good against Beans, too. There's a small chance that Flying is good against Beans. I'm gonna try Air Cutter. Yeah! Okay, Flying is good against Beans. Flying beats the Beans. Does anybody know where the XP share is? Like, does anyone know where in Emerald you get the XP share? Like, have I passed it? Have I passed it somewhere? Where's my freaking XP share? I'm scared of my Magikarp dying suddenly. I'm like nervous. And I feel like I might have passed it at some point. It's making me scared. Yes, Nurse Joy, please heal. Please heal my soul, heal my Pokemon, heal my everything. Yeah, it's good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, alright. What the fuck? I wasn't going to take the battle tent challenge. Do I have to? Is this my next plot nugget? Oh wait, there's a new route too. I can go catch some new Pokemon. Hold on. Because you see this, Route 110 up here, Route 103. I'm pretty sure that's brand new. I think this is new. Have I been here before? I have been here before. This is the other side of the freaking tunnel. This is the other side of the tunnel. I can't get a Pokemon here. This is not new. Well, maybe I can fight some more people. Oh, up there, there's an item. There's an item up there. Hold on, I'll fight you in a second, buddy. The nightmare and dream is over. The house is finally done with all the hard-boiled eggs. How long have you had these eggs for? How long have you been working through your hard-boiled eggs? How long have you been on this journey? Stop calling me! I'm busy! Berries too. Cherry. The internet says you get it for delivering a letter to Mr. Stone at Devon in Rustboro. I thought I did that already. Maybe they don't give it to you in this version of the game. Maybe they consider the infinite candy like good enough and they don't ever give you an XP share because you have the candy option. Because I'm pretty sure we already did all of the stuff in Rustboro, so I think that part of our journey is over. You got roughly 4 small crates of hard-boiled egg, with roughly 20 eggs in each of them. I have some, I love eggs. I know you just ran out, but send some my way next time. Guard spec? I forget what this does. Prevent stat reduction when used in battle. Ugh. Battle item. Ugh. I don't use those. Ugh. Those are against my Nuzlocke rules. Ugh. Let's see if we can manage to get Magikarp killed by this fisherman. You were eating like Gaston. Doesn't count if you're not eating them raw, Boar. Does not count. You can't say that you're living like Gaston if you're eating boiled eggs. A level 5 to use nuts Pokemon? God, if Magikarp had a move. If Magikarp had a move, it would earn its own XP. It's okay, I'm gonna karate chop these nuts. Ow. My life. This is gonna be such a waste of our time for how little XP it gives. Ooh, 26 experience points. Gonna send in a Mankey. If it's level 5, you're still over, buddy. Level 5? Level 10? Are we gonna scale up? Or are we a low-level opponent? Level 10! Okay, they have a chance. They're gonna give us some XP this time. Oh, I wonder if Mankey is strong against Mankey. Isn't Fluffy good against angry Pokemon? Who the fuck won the Fluffy Monkey matchup? I forget who won the Fluffy Monkey matchup. What's stronger against Monkey or Fluffy? Who's better into who? Magikarp using Splash Hunt using that sounds funny though. Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. Oh, I love deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are so freaking good. Angie Monkey versus Angie Monkey. I choose to Ooga Booga the Angie Monkey. Okay, Monkey is super effective against Monkey. Write that down, everyone. We're gonna need to remember it. It's gonna be on a quiz someday. Jackie, only Monkey can defeat Monkey. You wanna defeat Fungus? Yeah, sure. Also, we've got our Twitch ads. I'm gonna be right back. I need an excuse to get up and stretch my legs. We're gonna leave this right here. I'm gonna leave this sweet little mushroom on its own. I hope it doesn't know Spore at level 14. Be right back. I think I can just... I can. Oh my god, there's another archer. The archer was not the most of my problems. The archer was not the most of my problems there. I understand that now. Line, turn! Line, turn! And just don't think about the giant block. Don't think about the giant block. Just do a line. Remember, guys, when things are tough in life and you don't feel like you have the energy to complete a project, just do a line. It's as simple as that. Oh no, somebody's gonna take that out of context. Fucking Monster.
Oh, hi, Monsterlicious.
Just waving goodbye to us. Monster's been here.
I will eat your thumb.
My thumb's right here.
Yeah, well, I reached for the fucking D-pad and my thingy touched your thingy.
Yeah, that's because you have long thumbs.
Which is complete. What do you fucking mean I have long thumbs? What the fuck is that even meant to mean?
It means that your thumbs are long. Do you need a definition of long or thumbs?
Listen, it's not my fault they grafted on 5 separate fingers and forgot the thumb.
I'm gonna...
My hands were made with the power of AIR.
Oh no. Alright. Let's see if I can remember the timing for this. What if our fingers touched on the gamepad and we're both divorced? Just kidding. Unless. Whatever it was, it's gone now. I'm right here. Oh. I'm so sorry, Maglear! Maglear and I have succeeded in clearing Herat Cave. Don't kill that mushroom.
Did I do bad? Kaya, I killed the enemy. I did that. I got bored.
All right, as a bat.
I got bored again.
I'm never speaking to you again. Hold on. No, guys, this is gonna be hilarious. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this man. Look at this man right here. Watch this. Alrighty. Hi. We're back. Welcome back, everybody. Hello there. Hello. Let's see. What do you think? Is Fungus a sussy? It's pure sus. It's pure sus type. I don't have any space moves. I don't know what's strong against sus. But I do need to get my Mankey some levels, so we'll see what happens here. It's pure sus type with absolutely no mixing of grass or poison in there. Surely Angie monkeys aren't weak to grass attacks. Yeah, that's okay. What about... Are monkeys good against sus Pokemon? Neutral. I mean, not very effective. Oh, our monkey's gonna be drained. Our monkey's gonna be drained! Don't drain my monkey. Karate chop. What about fighting into sus? Neutral, not fantastic, not horrible. Slowly dying to this frickin' Amoongus. What about dark moves? Oh, sus! It is a sus type move. Sus into sus. Not very effective. Don't die? Okay. Who else can I get in here? I have fluffy and dark moves on this one. Don't drain my monkey. Don't drain my monkey. What about dark into sus? Dark move against sus Pokemon. Not very effective. Okay. Stop draining me. What about Teddy Tumble? What about Fluffy into sus? Sus has to be to something that's not just space. Ah, poison! I bet you that gun type Pokemon are super effective against sus type too. I bet you gun and space are good against sus Pokemon. I swear we found something that's strong against sus too, but I don't know what. I don't remember what at all. What are all the different ways you can kill an imposter by a vote in Among Us? What are all the different ways that a caught, voted on imposter can be killed? Because I feel like you can execute them by gun, you can eject them into space, you can drop them into lava, so they might be weak to fire too. Do I have poison? I do have a poison heal. I was so scared. I thought I didn't have poison heal for a second. Panda would have just freaking died. And I guess I'll use my last soda pop. Just in case we need monkey for something. Oh my god, Abominable. Abominable Snow could probably vote sus out. That's so fucking funny. Yeah, what if like both right and left Pokemon have the ability to vote against sus Pokemon and they get super effective because they vote? Sure, I'll take that, Komersa. I'll take that. I think you're right, Kryson. I bet you the political type Pokemon, that's the wrong spelling, probably have the ability to vote on sus Pokemon. That's probably something they have as a strength. Let me also, I just realized I have a ton of pop-ups that are distracting me. Let me click through my messages real quick. And close this, close this. Yeah, okay, good. Solid. Is that all over here? Or is all the fighting done? Did I win every fight? I think we're good. I grabbed a good quote at least. Man, we never got to play Doom. We never got to play Doom. I wanted to try Doom and we got doomed. We got absolutely becrashed. We got Bethesda. We got, oh my god, the stream can't handle a Doom game. It was tragic, it was horrible, it was sad. I'm not gonna use Dire Hit ever in my life. Crit chance is so useless because yes, getting crits are good, but you can't guarantee it's gonna benefit you. You don't know for sure you're gonna get a crit, so I feel like crit raising is a waste of a turn. Small ground? Ground friend! Oh, it's friend ground. That's beautiful. What about... I think anger destroys friendships, but also Mankey doesn't have an angry type move yet. Magnitude 7? Put that down! You don't need a high roll already! Oh, okay, it's not very effective. Does sus ruin friendships? Does monkey ruin friendships? Does fighting ruin friendships? I think sus ruins friendships. It is super effective. A 7 again! Oh my god. I'm putting Pidgey out here. I can't be hit by another magnitude 7 earthquake. Magnitude goes from like 1 to like 10? What do you mean 7 every time? You can't possibly roll a 7 every time. It's impossible. I'm fossilizing this fucking friend. There's no frickin' way every single time. Ow. So it's either weak. I wonder if ground Pokemon are weak to ancient stuff or if friend Pokemon are weak to ancient stuff. At least if it wasn't a Game & Watch 9. I don't want to see a 9 on that move ever. Remoraid. Remoraid. Go fishy. The slow crawl to level 19 Magikarp continues. Water gun? Prime gun? Why Prime? I don't understand the Twitch Prime Pokemon at all. Why are they Prime type? There's no reason. There's no reason for crabs or beans to be weak to guns. Oh, a Remoraid! Shut up, that makes sense. Alright, I get it. That's fair. It's a good call, Kristen. Number joke. It's a number joke? The prime type is just for Pokemon who are prime numbers in the Pokedex? You're kidding me. Touch. Crab strong against gun? Nope. Krabby strong against everything, though. Who knows? It's purple! I feel like it's a Twitch thing. This game was developed by a streamer and a YouTuber. And I feel like the fact that the prime is purple means it's definitely a Twitch joke. 100%. Woo! Ah! Not a Brendan fight! I'm not ready for this! I'm not healed! I'm not healed! What's Remoraid's dex number? I'll go look after. I'll go take a look in a bit here. I'm so not ready for this. Who knows a slashing move? Crump knows a slashing move. And I know something for sure. Crab is strong against these nuts. Incinerate! Ah! Crump! No! Crump! No! Our Crump! Wait, it's Incinerate. Get out of there. Wait, it's Incinerate. Get out of there. Is this gonna be the end? It's been fun, guys. No, it's not over, Kurotakimi. The hubris of saying Crab is strong against everything. Why is that super effective against a boring Pokemon? Okay, what's strong against these nuts? Steel. Steel into these nuts. Not strong enough. No! You're gonna bury or eat Crump. You can have him, Ty. He's yours now. Crump is officially yours. Fluffy or Dark against these nuts? Let's try Teddy Tumble because we have Stab. Slugma nuts. I brought out everything that this thing is weak to. And it's been burning us to death one by one. Ah, it's why is fire super effective against everything? Why is fire super effective against literally everything? Plump, I know, is 4 times weak here, but she's faster. Trust, she's faster. Sharp isn't strong against nuts? Sharp isn't strong against nuts? In what universe? We should have learned fire safety. We have nothing here. We have nothing. Bryson. That's the Firefox, right? I have literally nothing here. I have actually nothing. There's nothing we can do. We're fucking about to lose and be left with a Pidgey. Oh god, Graveyard. She's definitely very super effective here. Is there anything we can do against her? She's fire magic? Fire magic furry! Okay, furry. Whoop. Is there a chance that any part of her is weak to beans? Magic missile. Ow. Why is that so strong? It's only gonna hit twice. No! No! What is this Brendan fight? Ah! Ah! What else here? Yeah, Lilith, the graveyard's looking real bad right now. Also, hi, welcome in, Kaylin. Alright, well, Nate's living up to hype. Yeah, Nate is absolutely living up to type. In this timeline, Nate gets baby broken, it's true. Well, it's not completely over for us yet. It's not completely over. Nate letting us down once again. I figured he either makes it to the top of the mountain or he dies in Magikarp, and we found out what what timeline we're living in. All right, let's go adjust some things real quick here. Let's go adjust some things. Nate, dead. Blurp, you're in. All right, everybody. Plurp, our Bayleaf. Graveyard. Nate, our Magikarp. Graveyard. Boo, our Mankey. Graveyard. Pidgey, our Pidove. Graveyard. Crump, our Krabby. Graveyard. Panda, our Stuffle. Graveyard. Do you have anyone still alive? Why, yes, I do. Allow me to introduce you to my friend. Blurp. Allow me to introduce you to my friend Blurp. Hold on. Where do you get the good rod? Emerald. Where do you get the good rod in Pokemon Emerald? Route 118, a fisherman. Let's see here. Have I been there yet? Where is 118? That's 109, that's 108, that's 105, that's 104, that's 103, that's 110. Where the heck is 118? That's like way north of us. That is very north. We're not quite there yet. Alright. Well, let's see what we got here. Okay, cool. Alright, cool, we're ready to go. Look, we're ready to begin the Nuzlocke again. Look, we're ready to keep Nuzlocking. Oh man, look at that, we're so ready. Carpe diem, carpe diem. This is our chance, this is our only end left. Blurp. Blurp, our Gyarados, is the only way through, the only way forward, the only way to keep going. Blurp took the stairs, such a wise Blurp. We're taking the stairs on this one, unlike Nate. What TMs can Gyarados learn? What do I have that I can teach this motherfucker? Fossilize? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I still don't know what anything is strong against here, but we're gonna figure it out one at a time. Steel Wing? Can it learn Steel Wing with its stupid little fins? No. What about Thief? Can it learn how to Thief Sus? Not available. Can it Bullet Seed? Probably not. There's no reason it should Bullet Seed. Yeah, okay. I don't want to waft a fat fart at anyone. No, thank you. Alright, good enough. It doesn't even have a stab move yet. It's water Angie type. So it's no longer 4 times weak to electric. It has Intimidate. It knows how to bite, fossilize, and tackle. This is actually kind of scary. Can it relearn anything, actually? Is there anything Gyarados can relearn? Thrash. Thrash is for 2 to 3 turns. An Angie type 120 power stab move. It will be confused at the end of it, so I have to make sure we're going to end the battle in 3 turns if I use this. I have to end the battle in 2 turns. I think 2 turns if I use this, because having Gyarados confused at itself would be a death sentence. An absolute death sentence. Okay. So, we have 1 Gyarados from our Infinite Candy. I'm fine with using my Infinite Candy to recover the Nuzlocke here. I'm fine with the Infinite Candy. I'm using the tools I was given. I'm using the stairs. Technically, we can catch 1 Pokemon in the city, too, because we haven't caught anything in the city. You have enough balls for this. So, is this still just Magikarp on Old Rod? Is it Magikarps only? I mean, I could level up to 100, but we're not doing 100. We're either leveling it to level 20, because that's when it gets a Gyarados, or we're getting it to the level of the next gym. Because typically, if you're like level locked in a Nuzlocke, you stop, you cap yourself out at the max level of the next gym leader. And that would be one way to keep the Infinite Candy fair. I also have a backup Magikarp in case anything happens to us. I don't even know what to call this one. I don't even know what to call this one. I'm gonna call you Bunt like a cake. Okay. The all Gyarados team is shaping up. Here's my second question. Do I give myself 2 Gyarados to get through this wall that we're on? Is 1 Gyarados going to be strong enough to destroy all of our opponent Brendan's Pokemon? Am I going to be strong enough with 1 Gyarados? Would it be cheating to also level up a second Gyarados? Or is it just the only way that makes sense if we're gonna commit to the tools we have in this? I mean, the alternative is just sitting here grinding for who knows how long. Just sitting here grinding fights until I have 2 Gyarados anyway. Because I think the tactical move for me would be sit here and grind Pokemon battles until I get a level 20, I have 2 Gyarados anyway. So I'm gonna cut the time. I'm gonna save you guys and me some time, and we're just gonna put 2 Gyarados in, and we're gonna go. We're taking Blurp and Bunt into the trainer fight, and if they're not strong enough to win 2 Gyarados versus the world, so be it. My compromise is they're going to level 20 and no higher, and we'll see what happens here. This is the one time. Recovering from my party wipe is the one time I'll permit use of the infinite candies. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if 2 Gyarados can beat the entire Brendan. Can destroy the entire Brendan. There are a dose of them now. We do have a Gyarados. We do have Gyarados Pokemon now. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. I don't know if this is going to be enough, but we'll try it. Fossilize, please. Yeah, let's teach Fossilize and Thrash to Bunt as well. And with our 2 Gyarados, there's a chance. There's a small chance we can get through this wall. Yeah, forget Splash, you Thrash now. You no longer Splash, you only Thrash. I can't believe they don't know any water moves. We literally have to fight a Fire Furry and a Fire Slug, and somehow neither of them know any fucking water moves at all. I'm gonna thrash these nuts. You know I'm gonna thrash these nuts. I'm gonna thrash these nuts in half. I'm gonna split them down the center. You'll never know they've been a pair. They're gonna be on opposite ends of the earth by the time I'm done with them. And I've already caught a Pokemon here. It was Stuffle. I can't catch anything else. I'm gonna scatter these nuts like the fucking Dragon Balls, where you have to go from planet to planet to unite them again. I'm gonna take them down. I can't believe I wandered into a Brendan fight with nothing healed. That was so annoying. I guess that's my lesson to myself. If I have a Magikarp, stop everything I'm doing to grind it to level 20. If I have a Magikarp, drop literally everything to get it to level 20 immediately. We could rename them Bimmy and Jimmy. What's that a reference to? I don't know Bimmy and Jimmy at all. Ugh. I'm gonna slug my D's nuts all over the place. I'm gonna splatter this thing across the floor. Water angry should not be weak to fire. Finally. Liquid D's nuts. Liquid trash. I'm gonna thrash everything. Not very effective, I don't care. This is a huge ball in Nuzlocke's. I had no idea, I learned the hard way. I'm gonna harsh Lombre's vibes. I'm gonna harsh their vibes so hard. Hello, I have angry moves. I know your chill vibes, fuck you. Fake out! He just stopped me from confusing myself. Cool. Grass water vibes. Don't care, thrash. What do? We harsh the vibes. I bet you grass is super effective against Angie because, you know, if you take some grass, you settle down a little bit sometimes. But I bet you that angry is better against vibes because Angie harshes the vibes. Alright, magic furry fire. Are furries immune to anger? There's no way furries are immune to anger. It's impossible. I've seen angry furries. I can say for a fact that angry furries exist. Maybe it's magic that resists anger. Angie's a pretty good type. Yeah, I guess. Imagine being an angry furry. Ooh. Was that it? I literally just needed to get through the Bryxon and the Lombre. I thought he had 4 Pokemon. I didn't need a second Magikarp. I didn't need a second Magikarp. Okay. Alright. Get the fuck out of here, Brendan, you piece of shit. Get out of here, garbage man. I'm out, I'm done. Bunt, take the front line. Magical girls defeating anger would make sense. You know what, I believe that, Kaylin. I think that's the most likely one. That magical girls defeat anger. They know how to friendship punch you into just chilling. Can't believe you dissed your good friend Angie like that. I'm talking about the type, not the man. Might have a stronger team now. Shut the fuck up, Marissa. Don't you sit there and tell me that 2 Magikarps completely invalidate the other 6 Pokemon that just died in battle. That is so disrespectful to the 9 dead Pokemon in my boxes. And it might be true. I'm realizing that actually we might have stumbled upon the dominant strategy here. 2 Gyarados, I think will kill absolutely everything in the game that isn't immune to Angie damage. If they're not immune to Angie damage, they die immediately. Right? Because it's an 120 power stab move, so it's 180 power. The base is off your attack, and if they stop and get confused, I swap them with the other Gyarados. I might actually be able to beat the entire game with 2 Gyarados. Let's test it in a double battle. We didn't do this on Blurpus. We did not do this on Blurpus. What is Angie damage? It's Angie type damage. Oh, if you're not familiar with the phrase, it means angry. Like, saying that something is angy is like a cutesy way of saying something is angry, and that's an actual type in this game, so it's the type of anger, of being mad, of being upset. And it harshes the vibes, it's weak to grass, it does all kinds of things. Also, Hammersmith, welcome in. Listen, Madoka was a very different experience of Magical Girls compared to, you know, the average. It was a very different Madoka. Madoka is very different compared to everything else. Behold my 2 angry noodles. Intimidate everything. I'm gonna be a fish gym leader by the end of this. We'll have to see. Oh my god, they're lesbians. Blunt and blurp. I'm gonna go with executive decision, thrash everything. And if somebody is immune to thrash on this team, we're dead. Double intimidate, yeah. Haha. You bet Bunt has cake. How do you think Blurp got here in the first place? Magoka. Madoka, make a contract with me. Whoa. As long as nobody's immune to angry damage, we live. We win. I'm sure something in this game is immune to angry, but I'm not gonna find out the hard way. I guess if we find something that's immune, they at least stop using Thrash. Screw you, undances your swords. Hey guys, look! They're winning! It's okay. I'm taking the stairs today. We survived with the Magikarp and I earned this. I earned this with my Magikarp surviving. I'm gonna ride these motherfuckers all the way out to pasture. No, it's the opposite. Actually, Helena, there is a chill type and it's weak to anger. I've seen it multiple times where chill Pokemon take double damage from anger because anger harshes the vibes way more than chill will ever help. Grass. Grass is super effective against anger because grass, you know, it chills you out. But actual chill Pokemon die to anger. After losing the hard-trained team, Kaya elected to just throw a tantrum through the rest of the game. Thrash, 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 thrash. What do you listen to? Thrash. What are you doing? Thrash. What the fuck is that? Thrash. If you have Unaware as an ability, you're immune to anger damage. That'd be kind of nice. Ticklet is the Smash type. Is there a Pass type? Is there such a thing as a Pass type? I'm so curious. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Like the game. If you have garbage, make sure you take out the Thrash. Shut up. That's amazing. Like Whack-A-Mole, I assume. I could have had a double battle to get them both XP. I'm such a fool. I'm such a fool. I could have got them both XP off of this. She's just magic, right? No, she's magic chill. I'm gonna blow her up with my anger. She's neutral into anger because she's magic chill. This is neutral damage, but it's also overwhelming damage. Yep. I think I know where I'm putting my PP. I think I'm putting it into Bunt. Because come to think of it, Thrash is kind of low PP, and I want to be able to hit with it a lot. So let's do some strategy here. PP up. Put it in Bunt. Thrash PP up. And we have PP berries, right? Lapa? Yes. Give. Just in case you run low on PP mid-fight. Alright, cool! We're set. I think we just thrashed through the rest of the game now. Bunt has cake and a PP up now. OP. Too strong. This is how we do it. This is how we continue to win. You don't have my fishing rod, do you? It's good until something's immune to angry damage. I feel like I saw something immune to angry damage once, and I don't know. Space may be immune to anger. Maybe space, because the cold void of space does not care about your emotions. Nope! Just as weak as everything else. Our anger and foolishness will destroy our planet, and it will destroy our space too if we get out there. Thrash these nuts, don't mind if I do. Just remember, you can thrash more with your PP up. Oh, absolutely. 100%. It just makes the thrashing better. The worst thing that I can see happening is this potential reality, right? Because the danger with Thrash is it confuses Bunt when she's done thrashing. She gets confused, she can hurt herself. So I swap into the other Gyarados. I swap into Blurp, right? I swap to Blurp, it clears the confusion and it lets Blurp take over the turn. It's like tank swapping. Now we get to use our Thrash on the new Pokemon, and we just keep winning without ever paying the confusion tax. One day I'm gonna swap in Blurp to clear the confusion, and they're gonna have a move that one-shots me, and that's when my sadness will grow. Great, now you're gonna get PP up ads. Don't worry about it. Everybody needs PP up every once in a while. There ain't no shame in it. Promote communication and sex health by just admitting that every once in a while you need PP up and there's no shame in it at all. It's a completely normal thing. First thing a therapist will tell you is that a lot of people put too much weight, emotion, and guilt on having the best sex with no help whatsoever from anywhere. That's bullshit. Human brains are really confusing, really difficult, really complicated, and it can be really hard to keep things going without a PP up. Even if you're having the best time of your life. And people get all embarrassed and ashamed of it on both sides, like, oh, I need a PP up? Oh, you need a PP up for me? No, that's just how people work. That's just how bodies work. That's just how sex works. That's just how emotions work. Sometimes you need PP up. And nobody should ever be embarrassed about it. It's just how things is. So you know what? If the internet says, hey, here, order some PP up, maybe try some a little bit. Maybe try some a little bit. Maybe don't feel shame about it. It's fine. It's literally okay to need that. Yeah, heal my Pokemon. All 2 of them, please. I'd like you to heal my Pokemon. Make sure to check with your local Poke Center if PP up is right for you. Fair enough. What is this here? I already forgot what he told me was hip and happening. He told me something was hip and happening. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if it's dabbing or Riz or what's current, but it's not this apparently. Is there a gym here? Is there a gym I need to beat up or am I just here now? Yes, gym. Is this Wally? Uncle, can I go fight the gym, please? No. No, you cannot. Are we fighting? I should catch backup Pokemon first. I need to catch some backup Pokemon first. Hold on, kid. Where is a grass patch? Here. I'm just gonna have to, like, naked ball something. I'll have to throw a ball at something flat naked because the Gyarados will only kill it. I think even Tackle will kill most stuff over this side. Alright guys, say hello to Sandshrew. She's our next Pokemon. You like Sandshrew? She's our next one. That's it. It's her. How about I... Pokeball? This is the route where you can hatch eggs? Really? It knows rollout? Okay. That's fine. I can take a couple hits then run. I can take a couple and run. What if we Great Ball? Come on, come on. Friendship, friendship, friendshaped, friendship, friendshaped. No! A little pangolin, man. A little armadillo. Surely in 3 Great Balls we can catch a naked Sandshrew with no damage on it. Yeah, okay. Alright, what's her name? She looks Premier to me. Sorry, Great Ball's the way. Little mouse Pokemon. Aww. I'm gonna call her Hope because she's all I've got left. She's our backup now for if the Gyarados go down. Let's give her some XP. Let's make sure she gets some XP from these double battles I saw on the way over. Like this here. Hello! Meg. I'm gonna team up with my super senior student partner to fucking whoop your ass. Oh, look at these roommates. Sentret and Scraggy. Yeah, I think Intimidate wins us the battle here. I think Intimidate fucks their team up and there's nothing they can do about it. As long as I make sure Hope gets lots of XP, she should be able to stand in for things every now and then. I just want to make sure she doesn't die on the way in. Thrash. Does Thrash have a chance of hitting your partner Pokemon? Because I just realized I can't target it. I just realized Thrash doesn't have a target. Does that mean it can side hit your own Pokemon? It can Intimidate cycle, just like balance teams. Ow. Ow. Well, I found the first Pokemon that Thrash doesn't insta-kill. Fair enough. We're actually gonna have to work for this one. Don't flinch! Don't flinch! cool. We're solid. Oh man. You guys ever just unleash 2 giant water dragons on some woodland animals? Has that ever been a thing for you? I'm kind of enjoying it. I could do this again. The thrash cycle sounds way cooler though. Thrash cycling feels really good. Come back sometime? Yeah, sure. I'll come play again sometime. Finally, someone our age wants to hang out. Daycare is here. I'm pretty sure the daycare is off limits in a Nuzlocke. I'm pretty sure you don't utilize the daycare in a Nuzlocke challenge. I don't know what the rules are specifically, but I don't think Pokemon eggs count. Not even like, you can take 1 egg and that's it forever. No, I'm not using any of this. Bunt, go. We're gonna be weak. We're gonna be quad weak to grass. I hope it doesn't use Mega Drain. Okay, good. Okay, it's stupid, good. I guarantee you that a grass Pokemon, a grass move, is 4 times effective against Angry and Water. I think we're 4 times weak to grass Pokemon, actually. Because... oh god. Bunt might be dead here. If it knows a grass move, it's over. Because, here's my theory, right? Grass is super effective against Water. It's also super effective against Angry. If they use, like, even Absorb, even the smallest grass move possible, we're dead. Luckily, it doesn't seem like they have it. They are getting Omni buffs, though. They're getting Omni buffs into every stat, and I really don't like that. God, I'm gonna have to hit it with something. If it's sus. Sus grass ancient. I don't think anything we have is super effective here either. I can't think of any reason ancient would be good against anything that they are. I think I literally just have to thrash and hope for the best. Or bite and hope they flinch. Does Nuzlocke daycares count? Just hatch in an area where you haven't encountered a Pokemon? Oh, interesting. Okay, fair enough. I can see that, I can see that. Am I actually gonna damage this thing with bite? I'm really scared because I need to crit it and it needs to flinch. I think the only way we get out of this in one piece is if it flinches and we crit it. On the other hand, I think I'm gonna need to waste a turn swapping in our other Gyarados. I think we need our other Gyarados now. We're too weak otherwise. Thanks to the titty pats, Troy. Yeah, I've been using my town encounters with the fishing rod so far. So far for me, it's been fishing rod in town to get my town encounters. Now, either I thrash it and I hope I kill it in a cycle of thrash, or I bite it a few times first. Please flinch, please flinch, please flinch. Please flinch! Don't get another ancient power boost. Mother dick! Okay, I can't outdamage it now unless thrash gets a kill. I have to thrash on this guy. Bite was just barely outdamaging its healing, and now that's not gonna happen. I need to thrash and kill it in 2 turns. Oh my god, if we don't crit, I think we're dead. If it keeps getting Omni boosts, we're so dead. We can live 1 more ancient power if we're lucky. I need to either crit this or not be confused. Confuse Ray! You monster! You absolute little monster! Okay. Don't hurt myself in confusion. Don't hurt myself. Woo! We're alive! That scared me. I'm not gonna lie. That's the scariest fight we've ever had. That is absolutely the scariest fight we've ever had. That is the scariest part of this entire game. I'm so nervous. Rollout is the ball type move? That's really funny. Oh my god. Just get me out of here. I think that was their only Pokemon, right? I don't have to keep going? I can just end it there? We can just leave, right? If there's a second Pokemon, I'm gonna shit. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. We're gonna go heal. We're safe. We go heal. That was nerve-wracking. Man. I wish I had a pangolin. I don't know how Farah would get along with a pangolin. If we literally had a little pangolin, a little sentry walking around in our house, I don't know how our cat would react to it. I don't know if our kitty would be like, oh, friend, or if she'd be like, oh, that's a meal. I'm eating that. I'm eating that and you can't stop me. I can't believe we almost got swept by Lily. Ew. Does Beldum have levitate? Or does it have clear body? Yeah, clear body, I guess. Yeah, get him, Hope. Oh, it might also be space type in this game. Oh, that wouldn't change the ability. Horsey, water gun. That's a water gun Pokemon. It's okay, guns aren't super effective against Gyarados. I wonder when I'm actually gonna see a gun type move too. Like, when are they actually gonna hit me with a bullet type move instead of just threatening me with the concept of guns? Don't leer at me. I'm about to stick my Pokemon out here for multiple turns. Don't leer at me. Thrash? I think Thrash is the right answer in almost every scenario we're ever gonna be in. But I don't know that for sure. Delicate. I know what babies are weak to. Earthquakes? Glad Double Dragon has pulled us through so far. I think that we're going to stabilize from here. I can't see anything really disrupting our run after how just absolutely fucking horrible that last loss was. I don't think anything can slow our roll now. What do you think Smash Pokemon are weak to? What do you do with an allergic reaction? You thrash? That's fucked up. That is fucked up. What happens if you use a friend move on a Smash Pokemon? What happens if you try to friend a Smash or smash a friend? I'm curious what the interaction is between smashing and friends. Oh, we missed immediately. We may never know. Sharp attack is strong against friend Pokemon? Okay. Okay, smashing a friend or friending a smash. Friending someone after smashing is about neutral. Ow. Get him, Hope. Get your own XP. Earn it yourself without the Gyarados, just a little bit. Today on stream, Pokemon Thrash or Pass? Eh! I think always Thrash. I think generally most of the time Thrash. I feel like anger is strong against dreams. Maybe? And you guys ever have a dream that you wake up from and you're still pissed about whatever happened in that dream? It's like the worst feeling in the world. I hate going to sleep and just being like, this is my moment to rest. This is my moment to relax. This is when I get to chill. I get to go into the dream world and just take my stresses away and wake up in the morning healed and refreshed. And then you have a dream that, like, you're 8 years old again. Your father is screaming at you. You've let down your friends. Everything feels horrible. And you wake up from that and you're like, God, what the fuck? I needed sleep last night. Why did I get a fucking guilt trip? I think it makes a lot of sense that anger ruins dreams. It really does. I can tell you from first-hand experience. Both literally and figuratively. Ugh. Ugh. Hey, coughing, fuck you. No attack. Smog. It's like a little damage and a chance to poison. Poison is super effective against anger. Really? Really? Okay. Good to know, I guess. And for some reason, I'm super effective against coughing, too. Is it because it's ugly? Why? What in a coughing is weak to anger? Also, why does everybody on this route want to change phone numbers with me? Huh? I think whip-peer berries are useless. You. What's up, bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes? How's it hanging? Yo, femboy of lust, how you doing tonight? How are you? Welcome in. What a greeting. It's good to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're playing some Nuzlocke, some Pokemon. Too many types of Nuzlocke. I got whooped multiple times by not understanding type matchups in this new setup of weaknesses and strengths. Because it's really hard to anticipate what the interaction is between gamer, gun, and sus type Pokemon. It's really hard to predict ahead of time how that's gonna go. So now I have 2 Gyarados and they're thrashing everything to death. Feels great. Feels fantastic. I feel like I'm hitting a power spike. Oh, there's a new route up here too. There's a new route up here! I can catch another Pokemon, hell yeah. Whoop's nuzzling their locks? Me, currently. Being toxic just makes them more angry. Makes sense. Ugly friend? Love Disc is our ugly friend? That's brutal. Kind of funny though. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna say let's put out the Gyarados. I'm not confident that Sandshrew can actually find something useful there. And I know for a fact we can resist any water moves Love Disc knows hit this way. Draining Kiss. Fairy into angry. A kissy. You give a kissy. You give a kissy to an angry. It's super effective. Okay, fair enough. You somebody a little angry? You got an angry friend? You got an angry friend, you gotta slow down, give them a little kissy. Maybe ask them if they want a kiss. Ask them if they want a little smoochel. Maybe they will. Can I get that hat? I think it fits you more. Oh, you think it fits you more? You can make a copy if you're brave enough. You think it's the crown? You better come at it. You gotta earn that shit. You think you like other femboys more than I like girls? I fucking dare you. We shall battle in the ancient way. We shall battle in the ancient ways. You're going to nickname a Pokemon. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you're gonna nickname a Pokemon? Hit me with it. Word association. You're gonna nickname a brand new Pokemon. Let's say it's a femboy Pokemon. What are you gonna name it? I can tell you my answer immediately. It's Biken. It's Biken from fucking Guilty Gear. That's the first thing that comes to mind. You think you can top that? You think you can bottom that? You think you can power bottom that? I don't think you can. I think this is my hat. You can get yourself a copy. How many women have you kissed compared to how many men I've kissed? Alright, listen. Now you're just penalizing me for being in a long-term relationship. I see the score system you're working with. I see the score system you're working with, and I feel a little penalized for being married here. How many men are you married to? How many men are you married to? God, what's my number? Number off the top of my head. 9. 9. 3? You're married to 3 men? Yeah, I think my kiss number is 9. That's my record, and it's plateauing there. Fair enough, femboy. Fair enough. You still have to find a copy of this hat. This is my hat. Which you can find with the exclamation mark merch store, which Marissa helpfully linked for us. There's actually a copy of this hat in the merch shop. So, I mean, if you want this hat, go earn it in the ancient way of putting money in a box. College number is 637. My college days were wild, man. My college days were the opposite because I was in a toxic relationship for all of college, the entirety of college. The whole time of college, it was toxic relationship for me. I wasn't out kissing girls. I was kissing one very miserable girl over and over again. Does Magnitude hit everyone? What's the targeting on Magnitude? What now? In college, I was in a toxic relationship. I didn't have a wild kissy experience that kissed everyone. I kissed one person who sucked a lot. Magnitude hits everyone. Okay. Do I roll out or do I roll out? Do I roll out Growlithe? Fire friend, aw. I could also magnitude and just assume it's not going to kill Blurp. It's probably fine. Do I deserve the crown now? Put the money in the bag. Yo, it's a great dragon and Orsini, welcome in, how are you? I love Orsini trying to come in with the rules lawyering. Noodle, hi! Sucking a lot was a big part of your college experience too. Listen, it wasn't intentional on my part. I picked the wrong girl to kiss. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. What am I doing here? It's angry. Does friendship hurt angry Pokemon? I think anger hits angry Pokemon. You guys just having a random gay boy duel in my chat? What are you doing out there? What is this? What is this? Are you small? Are you large? Gay boy. How big are you? What is this gay of? You guys go have fun. Go make out in the DMs or something. Where is this going? Rapid spin? Yeah, I don't need rapid spin ever. 6'9", how convenient. How convenient when we live on the internet where just about anyone can claim to be 6'9". Now kissed. Yeah, you two should just go make out somewhere. Get it over with. Just speedrun the enemies to lovers already. Take it out somewhere else. I dare you. I dare you to have a gay chicken fight. Did I just sign up for a battle gauntlet? Yeah, and film it. Settle it in the ancient way, the even more ancient way. We live in Belgium, we have the second tallest people on Earth. Really? Is that actually statistically relevant? Because that's fucking hilarious. I don't know anything about the general height differences of humans in the world. Do you think ball moves are super effective against friends or fluffies? You think space is super effective against Fluffy? You think friend is super effective against Fluffy? You think ground is super effective against Fluffy? Magnitude 7. That's the only magnitude I've seen in the entire video game that hasn't been 7 today. What the hell? Okay. Centric can't hurt us. I sure did. I sure did what? What did I do? I already forgot. You must spend a lot on shoes. I am 69 feet. 69 feet tall. Funny Airy. Furry? Furry. Furry. 100% Fluffy Furry? Oh, it's just Fluffy right now. Magnitude. I don't really know what Fluffy's good against. Be big miss not renaming it to Furry Swipes. I guarantee you, Fury Swipes is in the game. We've seen Fury Swipes. I also guarantee you that Furry Swipes is a new move. I guarantee you there's gotta be Furry Swipes in this game somewhere. You spend a lot on shoes. I just borrow them from my weed smoking girlfriends. Oh my god, epilepsy warning! Holy shit, that was magnitude 9. Alright. Alright, let's roll. There's a war going on in chat that I only barely understand. I'm doing them all in a row? No! I didn't realize I have to take the whole family in one sitting. This might be the end for somebody. I feel like furries would have a slap move. I feel like they'd have a glomp move at some point. There's gotta be like a furry glomp at some point. Fire Fluffy. Magnitude. Quick attack! Magnitude. Magnitude 6. I love Vulpix. Vulpix is one of my favorite OG Pokemon. I had a Vulpix plushie from fucking Burger King or McDonald's. I forget which one had the Pokemon plushies. I had the plushie Vulpix from the fast food place when I was a kid, and I took it everywhere, and it was so dirty with playground dirt. Hey Orsini, you wanna chill? You're getting like, it sounds like you're getting actually asked. I can't tell if you're getting actually aggro or if you're just talking smack. Listen, if either of you's getting actually upset, go sit in the corner. Shut the fuck up. If you're being good to each other and you're just having fun, continue. Please continue, don't let me stop you. Do you think babies are weak to the vacuum of space? I bet they're weak to earthquakes. There's gotta be a yaoi paddle attack. I hope so. Upset? I mean, something is up. I see you and your puns. I see you. You know, I was convinced that I was gonna have to play the rest of this game just cheesing shit with my Gyarados. But our little Sandshrew is actually hanging in there. She's pretty strong. Sharp and ancient bug. Yeah, I don't trust any of this. I don't trust my Pokemon to survive anything they're about to do. I'm gonna get Thrash in here. Sharp, bug, ancient. Ah! He water on my gun until I anger. I grew up with Greeks, Italians, and French. Nothing wrong with love and respect between friends and family. Oh, when you say you're straight, but you kissed a lot of men. You mean like the kissy on the cheek, like the mwah, mwah, I'll see you next year, mwah, mwah, I'll see you in the next 10 minutes, mwah, mwah, like that kind of thing, right? That kind of mwah, mwah kissing. That makes sense. I forget what type Zubat is, but it's about to get trashed. Alright guys, I gotta stretch. Behave yourselves. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hold on. I gotta go stretch. I'll be back in a second. I'll be right back, BRB. Hi. You know, a lot of times Dark Souls taketh, but sometimes Dark Souls giveth. Sometimes Dark Souls just straight up giveth. Oh my god, it's Epona.
Huh?
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I was an instinctual reaction upon seeing my doppelganger. No, sibling fish. You deserve this. You did this. This is on you, sibling fish.
Hello.
Not you. What are you doing sniffing the throne? Do you like the queen that much? You just throne sniffing? With we sniffing thrones now? Okay, fair enough. I can understand why you'd sniff that. This way and then up, okay? Yeah. Okay, got it. This appears to be the up that I need. Hello? Oh. Ah! But enough of my adventures. Meow. That was a fine victory, Mr. Naruto. Your tireless efforts are truly justly rewarded. I'm gonna eat this microphone. I'm just gonna eat this fucking microphone. I don't care. I'm so upset at the world right now. We're like 15 minutes away from this game being done, and I am just barely gonna make it. Can you imagine all those like tens of thousands of years of life's development on Earth? All of those multiple thousands of years of fucking human culture development. All of the people who have lived, died, learned how to make fire, learned how to cook food, learned how to wash your hands before delivering a baby so that maybe you don't get disease, learned how to have war and win war so that you could live today. All of that, all of human creation is for this. Is for this moment right here, where horse girls go to Isekai's face. I hope you're happy. Is this it? Is this the end? Yeah. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee. How the fuck did his flaming chin kill me? How the He told me to meet him in his house at midnight, and it's still trespassing. I thought I was allowed in, sir. I thought we set up an appointment. I put it in my Google Calendar. What do you mean? Oh. I love when quest text. Hello, I'm back from the break. Also, let me just cut this off right here. Orsini, I feel like you're bringing actual negative vibes to a friendly conversation. Go take a breather. See you in 5 minutes. All right, let's continue. I think, if I remember correctly, the word like in like Europe and the UK, I think tart means like when you're talking to another person is kind of like you're silly dumb. It's like it is meant to be on the silly and goofy side of things. And also like a little bit like it's like the same idea as airhead, I think, or ditzy kind of idea in a generally not that objectionable way. But I feel like there were some stink vibes there. Yeah. He wasn't bringing negative vibes. Talking down to you was hot. I mean, as long as you're cool. I don't like the tone. I don't like the tone. You're stuck at work, but you're lurking. Aw, thank you, Coltrane. Coltrane, it's been forever. How are you? I'm gonna go continue. I'm gonna keep on rolling on. I don't know how many family members are still in this household, but I'm afraid. Grandma! Grandma's here to fight. I'm going to smack you. Really? I know which character from Freerun would love to meet you. Mankey! I don't think I have anything super great against friend Pokemon. I mean, anger Pokemon. I don't trust this matchup. I think Hope gets one-shot by something I'm not expecting. I'm putting Bunt in. Grandma must be the ace trainer. I think she's the ace in here. I feel like Grandma's gotta be the hardest trainer in the house. 100%. I'm doing amazing. It's been a real roller coaster over the past couple days. There's been a lot of amazing things, a lot of rough things, a lot of really exhausting things because we've been running around to tournaments. We've been going to local events. We've been meeting new friends. We've been meeting old friends who came out to visit from the States. It's been incredible. And I have the hiccups now. But, you know, it's been a really good week for me. I went to Pokemon European International Championship last week, where basically it's a gigantic tournament and a convention at the same time. And I went with a bunch of friends who got to visit from the States, and it was so much fucking fun. And my wife got to cosplay and be super hot and cool on stage, along with her friend Loopy, who was also cosplaying and stuff. A bunch of us went and did competitions at the tournament and had a lot of fun. And then yesterday, I was off stream because we had a home inspection that we needed to take care of. And after the home inspection, we went to a local Pokemon tournament where it was much smaller, and I came in 4th place. I brought myself a team. I got 2-1 was my record. I got 2 wins, 1 loss, and I got to be in 4th place at the tournament. And they gave me booster packs, and like I'm like learning how to be better at competing Pokemon. It made me really happy, and I really enjoyed it. Thrash beats anger. I think anger is weak to anger. If you're an angry person and you meet another angry person, you both make each other explode. I think the hate meta just makes things worse for each other. The Gods of Lotum. What is the LOTM? What's that? What is LOTM? I'm curious. What's going on in LOTM? Macho Brace. I don't even remember what this does. Had a great time lately. I'm getting out in the world and exploring, and it's so much fun. Lord of the Mysteries. I've never heard of that before. Is that an anime or something else? Congrats on the 2 competitive wins. Hell yeah. It was really fun. I have a, what's it? Walking Wake Sun team. It's Velociraptor Suicune versus the world. And like I say, it's like Walking Wake, but also I kind of win a lot of matches just by having Lilligant and Torkoal. Literally just turtle and flower. So fucking strong. It doubles your EV gain. That's what Macho Brace does? Yeah, and it does some weird stuff when you're breeding too, right? When you wear the brace while breeding. Makes things different. I need to heal my Pokemon because I don't know what else is happening out here. And explore my other options for gaining new Pokemon. It's a web novel that recently got an anime adaptation. Really? Oh, cool. It's also a story masterpiece. I love anime. I'm always down to watch new anime. Currently, I'm watching Freerun with my wife. We're watching Freerun and Jujutsu Kaisen. And we've been really we've really loved watching both those shows. They've been great so far. What is this? This is a battle facility? Okay. And on my own, I've been catching up on season 3 of ReZero. Because I like ReZero. I think ReZero is fun. I've been watching season 3 because I didn't realize it came out 2 years ago. And that's been my like solo anime. I'll put that in mind to look up the next time I need a new anime too. Maybe we'll check out some LOTM and see what's going on. 1 season, but there's gonna be 5 more and a movie and 2 specials. God damn, that thing must have popped off. Freerun is so good. Oh, we're loving it so far. Every single moment of Freerun has been such a nice surprise and so much joy. Like, that show is just so good. I was expecting to like it because I like things when people come back to you and say, Kaya, that show made me cry so much. That movie made me cry so much. That game made me cry so much. I love that reaction to things. That tells me there's a lot of emotion that I'm going to respond to and I'm going to enjoy. My wife, usually a little bit less so on the emotional spectrum for those kinds of things. Like, that's less of an immediate guaranteed win for her. But every single episode we both loved. We have loved Freerun so much. We have adored Freerun. It's been so much fun. And can't wait to see how it goes. We're partway through it. We're really liking it. It's great. It's real great. Some people cried at the end of the season 1 of LOTM. Good. Good. It's got my respect. It's got my interest. Magnitude. Go, Hope. Kill everything. Especially that Grimer. Don't let it minimize. Don't let it minimize. The main fan base is in China. To be fair, if anything is enjoyed in China, that immediately becomes the main fan base. There's so many people. So many people. Gigantic market. Gigantic market. Cool. Was Lord of the Mists? Was that Lord of the Mists? Lords of the Mists? Yeah, was it Lord of the Mysteries? Was that also, so when you say it was a web novel, was it a manhwa? Was it like was it a Chinese web novel or a Japanese one, or where'd it come from? There's one character in LOTM that everyone can agree is gay. There's always got to be one, right? We're living in the future where almost every show gets at least one gay girl or gay guy, and it's good. It's good to see. We're growing into the future of gayness is everywhere, as we should. Swift? Thrash that thing. Oh, it lived as sturdy! It's okay, we have Swift. They're dead now. Okay, Dodo can't do nothing. It's a Donghua, gotcha! Is Donghua basically, like a web novel, but from China? Like manhwa is like a comic from China? Or do I not understand the terms correctly? My parents made me cry so much you'd love them. Holy shit, Noodle. Holy shit, Noodle. Yo, you didn't have to go that hard. Donghua is Chinese anime. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, no, Freerun's cool. I'm glad Freerun exists. I can't wait to see more of it. It's like my favorite part of the night is to watch some Freerun. My parents made me cry a lot. Yeah, me too. I feel that. There's another shield on, but why? That's part of Donghua is no fan service, but I like fan service. Listen, I believe in a comfortable mix of two worlds. I believe that there should be some stuff that doesn't have fan service because it makes people uncomfortable and they don't want that. I think there should be fan service for the people who just want titties and ass and whatever the hell else is going on there. As long as the characters are of a consenting legal age, the fan service is fine. It's fine to have stuff that's like, yeah, no, just sexy, funny and sexy, maybe just sexy, maybe funny, sexy. That's fine. I like that. I think that you need a mix of both because some people don't want that shit. Some people don't want that shit. I think that either you like fan service if you don't, or you don't. And it's good to have shows that do a little bit of both. You have one that just does no fan service, it's fine, you're safe, no fan service. And have some stuff that is fan service city because we both like different things. Dude, just have both. Just have both. Have some shows that do one and some shows that don't do it at all. You're set. A world without fan service would be so sad. Because that's the thing, it's like the midpoint between like Rule 34 hentai stuff and just like fan service is that fan service can be a funny little surprise when you're not expecting it, when it's something you do want to be in your stories and whatnot. Whereas like hentai, you know you're gonna get hentai. You know you're gonna get the silly sexy stuff if you go into a hentai. If you're going into something with no fan service, you're lucky, you're safe, that's fine. It's just gonna be a show that you can handle that's normal. But if you have a show that sometimes has fan service, it's like a little surprise, like, I wasn't expecting that. You hate how much modern anime has? I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, if it's your yuck, if it's a yuck to you, then that's a yuck to you. There ain't no way that's gonna change. If it gives you the yuck, that's fine. I respect that opinion. Some of us just don't want the fan service. I get you, I get it, I understand. I don't think it's an automatically bad thing. I think it's just one of those things where some people like it and some people don't. Have a couple shows that have it, have a couple shows that don't. Everybody's got something. Okay with just some funny casual fan service for the funny, but there's so much. I guess it's interesting because I haven't watched like generic anime in a long time. I haven't just been like, oh, what random stuff is around? What random stuff is happening? I haven't really just sat down and looked at random stuff recently. I usually go in and watch shows that are like really, really interesting to me or really, really like well recommended. A lot of people talk about them. First, I'm sorry for upsetting you. No, you're good. Like I said, I just couldn't tell if your vibes were like actually harsh or just like joking, but like a lot. But I was like, nah, we gotta chill just a little bit, and you're good. Just a little bit of a breather and timeout. Made in Abyss? I've watched Made in Abyss. That show fucks. Made in Abyss is really good. Now talk down to me more. Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but Finbar was like, no, talk down to me more, daddy. Yeah, Made in Abyss was sick. I want to watch more Made in Abyss. You said 5 minutes, but gave me 10. Is that the default clicky? I thought the default was 5 minutes. Damn. Darn. Yeah, it used to be that when you click somebody on timeout mode, it would automatically give them 5 minutes, but I guess it's 10 now. That's my bad, that's on me. What are you? What is this rock? Ancient. So we just thrash it like everything else. We just thrash it like everything else. Why are ancient Pokemon resistant to angry? Oh, just taking the piss. That's fair. I mean, that's why it was like a timeout and nothing else. What are we doing? This is a surf route, right? Yeah, this is surf. I'm out of here. Sorry, I dropped my phone. It's a I have not been checking out TVs. I don't think there's a reason to. Yeah, no, you're good. You are good. Thank you for understanding. I gotta go soon. I want to figure out what we're doing next for story because it's almost dinner time. And I can't catch any new Pokemon! I can't catch any new Pokemon because there's no grass for me to fuck around in. Maybe if I... Is this the fisher person who gives me a new rod? No, the fisherman's on the other side. So I need to figure out what's gonna get me access to the next gym. I have to fight Wally! Oh yeah, Wally. I'm back. There's always more Magikarp. I can't, Marissa. I refuse to be a 3 Gyarados girl. I know I didn't specifically give myself the duplicate cause, but I am not relying on a 6 Gyarados team to get through this game. A, it feels cheesy. B, what if I run into something they're actually strong against? It'd be horrible. Normal Fluffy. Magnitude? Magnitude 8. When do I get a Sand Slash? Is it level 20 or 22? When is it Sand Slash time? I think we're close to Sand Slash, but I don't know how close. No, I'll take the fight against Roselia. By which I mean immediately swapping out. Oh my god, it's a gender type Pokemon? That's adorable. I love that. Grass, poison, gender. So magnitude is neutral, but it's low level, and it can also super effective me. I can take one hit from Roselia. Oh, it's Dunsparce! Tart in England means easy. Oh, I thought it meant silly. I thought it meant silly or ditzy. I didn't know it meant easy. That's so fucking funny. That's actually hilarious. So it means a little bit slutty, a little bit easy. Is this Roselia gonna growth spam us? Is this gonna sweep us with like a million growth? We hit a low magnitude, please! This is the only time I've seen you hit under like a 7 or something. All right, bunt. You're taking the bullet for someone. No. My house, my rules, Rogue Orsini. You get to explain yourself when you come back is what you get. If I see something I feel is negative, I gotta shut it down early. Because I ain't here to have stank in my stream. Angry is super effective against, what, gender? Or grass? Or poison? What is angry super effective against? What is angry super effective against? Fury Swipes, don't care. Yeah, I don't need Fury Swipes. Ralts. Ralts is Ralts also gonna be gender type? Yeah! Gender is a type and Roselia was one. I don't know what Ralts was weak to, but it sure was weak to Thrash. It had no chance. It had no chance whatsoever. Oh, you're guessing gender. I'm guessing that Ralts is definitely magic fairy gender. Magic fairy gender. You think anger and gender have an opposite and equal, like, super effective against each other? I can see that. I don't like it, but I can see it. Like, I'm just wondering, like, what the interaction there is. It has to be. That has to be. Yeah, I beat Wally up. I beat your child up. Does this mean I just get to go to the gym now? I think I just go to get to the gym now. What kind of gym is this gonna be? Is it gonna be like a stink gym like the last one, or is it gonna be a gender gym? What kind of gym do we got up here? Is there a gender trainer out here? Is there gonna be an actual full gender gym? Is there gonna be a gun gym? Is there gonna be a gun gym? Am I gonna have to deal with a gun trainer in the Elite Four? I'm so curious what kind of gyms we're gonna have, because we've already had a stinky gym. You sure Thrash, Wally, and every other Pokemon we've encountered? Yeet. What is this? What type of gym are you? Prime type Pokemon. Silly Pokemon are strong against Twitch Prime. Stinky types are strong against Twitch Prime. And also other Twitch Prime Pokemon are good against Twitch Prime. That's the only thing I can think of, man. It's gotta be Twitch Prime. What hurts streamers? Well, streaming and the silly and stinky people in your chat. They either get you laughing or you just get sick of their vibes, one or the other. Yeah, that makes sense. It is the number joke? Well then what would silly and stinky have to do with it? So like, what would silly and stinky have to do with it, right? 223, so 223 is a prime number, fair enough. Ah, you're good, Orsini. Just don't take things so personally, okay? It's just normal chat management. It is just the name of the game, baby boo. You did something I didn't like, I explained why I didn't like it. You're perfectly clean to feel however you feel, but there ain't nothing harsh about it. Silly has to be good at something. What would else would Silly be good against? Would Silly be good against... What would Silly be good against? What else would they be strong against? What are these guys? Cottony is fluffy, pure fluffy. I guess we could just Magnitude because I know that my Gyarados can survive it. I'm scared about what if Gyarados just barely survives a hit. What if Gyarados just barely survives and I knock it out with Magnitude? Maybe strong against boring type Pokemon? Maybe? I think that makes a lot of sense. I think Silly moves being strong against boring Pokemon makes sense. Absolutely. Hey Tiberius, why is the sharpen animation like 3 minutes long? Why is the sharpen animation like 3 full minutes? What was with that? I'm gonna try to hit the Porygon with a friend move. Warm Hug, what is that? What is Warm Hug? What does that do? Paralyzed, gross. Gross. Okay, we've taken down that. We're not faster than the Cottony though, and it can paralyze us, so I'm not a fan. I'm nervous here. A friend move for sure. I guess that makes sense if a Warm Hug is a friend move. They didn't know how to convey sharpening a stone block yet. Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm gonna try to hit Magnitude, and if I get paralyzed, so be it. Of course you get a hug, Grizz. Okay. What's happening? It's spamming growth. Okay, fine. As long as our Hope gets an attack in, I think we're good here. Critical hit. Oh my god, it's gonna hit multiple times. Okay. Magnitude 7. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And the Clink doesn't have Levitate, so we're good to go. It doesn't have like Automation or some weird ability I don't know the effect of. I don't really know what it does, I just know that apparently it's not levitating. Swift. Light. kill. Awesome. Alright. Let's go here real quick. We're right here. The Poke Center. I got so confused. All weekend long at the tournament, everyone was talking about the PC. We're going to the PC. What about the time for the PC? The PC. And I'm so used to PC, especially in the context of Pokemon being personal computer. That's where you store your Pokemon. In real life, that's where your fucking tower is. That's where your stream is. That's where your everything is. That I forgot we're actually going to the biggest store in Pokemon history called the Pokemon Center. And everyone in chat just kept saying, the PC, when are we doing the PC? What's going on with the PC? The fuck is the PC? What do you mean, the PC? That sounds so specific. What is that? Oh, it's the Poke Center. Yeah, it makes sense. I guess that is the Poke Center, isn't it? It took me so long to actually internalize that when people were talking about the PC in my friend group chat, that we were just talking about the giant store that was like one of the highlights of the weekend. Man, if I have ever in my life seen a magnitude target, this is a magnitude target. Hi, Looney. How you doing today? Welcome in. Of course you get a hug. How are you? Pokemon centers in Japan are really cool. I remember seeing the legends of the Poke Centers in Japan a lot as a kid. I remember seeing like there's this giant store that's specifically for Pokemon. It's in the, oh god, this is Mr. Game & Watch 9. Don't crit my own Gyarados, don't crit my own Gyarados, don't crit my own Gyarados. Don't crit my own Gyarados, don't crit my own Gyarados, don't crit my own Gyarados. Woo, we're okay. I remember seeing how there's a specific store just for Pokemon in Japan as a kid. And I always dreamed that one day I'd maybe be able to go out and see it. And I haven't made it to Japan yet, but I did make it to the Poke Center at EUIC, the Poke Center in London. And it was a really cool experience. I liked it. Definitely Magnitude, definitely swapping new Gyarados. They keep opening new ones, and there's one at the new park, I think. Is that Poke Park people keep talking about? Is that the Poke Park? Like the Poke Park? Is that the one? I've heard Poke Park mentioned. I don't know anything of what is Shockwave. That looked really intense. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill Blunt with a Magnitude. If Magnitude is too high, we're dead. Officially dead. That kills Bunt. I might have been too greedy in my calls here. Oh, she's alive! Okay, we lived. We lived. Cool. Gyarados OP. It's the only thing that got us out of this tie. It's the only thing that got us out of the situation. She survived the triple up, the rare triple up. 3 Pokemon trying to kill Bunt in one turn. Are you winning the Nuzlocke? Things have been difficult. Oh my god, and I can't leave without going through this youngster. Do I have healing? I don't have healing. I have to kill with what I've got. Okay. Who has the health? Currently, Hope has the health, and I'm gonna need to unparalyze my Gyarados too, so there's something I can swap to safely. Pecha? No. Cherry. So, we've made it to the 3rd gym. We're doing okay in the 3rd gym. I did have a total party wipe that left me with only 2 Magikarps. Luckily, I was able to get them up to Gyarados. And now we're just trying to bounce back and recover from having lost everything and everyone. Okay, Magnitude. Aw, it knows how to hug. It's okay, I can afford to lose attack. I just got a high roll on Magnitude and we kill everything in the gym. We kill everything in the gym if we just keep using Magnitude. They might be Prime type Pokemon, but they're also Electric type or Steel type, and we're fucking them up. Aw, it's Pikachu. I think I'm experiencing character growth. What do you mean it's super effective? Why is Payday super effective against friends? What is Pikachu? It's Pikachu type. It's Pikachu type. What does that mean? What is Pikachu weak to? Space? Can I throw Pikachu into orbit? I'm really nervous about this matchup now. Money destroys friendships? That's fair. Okay, I think we live another payday. I think we've been living this so far. As long as it doesn't crit! Main character type? Yeah, I'm throwing it into space. I'm throwing it directly into space. Ugh. That was way too close. That was scary. I'm out of here. We're gonna survive this Nuzlocke. We are going to survive this Nuzlocke. I'm also gonna spend some of my great wealth on potions so I can heal after battle instead of running back every time. Pikachu did not survive the airlock. Raid message. Raid message right there. Thank you. Yep, that's it. That's the one we're taking with us. That's ours. Good. Let me also make a copy of the save state really quick. Save game. Well. Yeah, I can spend some money on super potions, I guess. I guess it's finally time to spend some of my unlimited wealth on potions so we don't have to go back to the Poké Center every time. Buy 20 super potions to save me some time later. Buy a couple more antidotes just to make sure I'm never poisoned to death. Buy like 5 of Awakening and Paralysis heals. And then spend everything else on Great Balls. This way we have cures to most things that will fuck us up after a battle. And we have lots of balls. Yeah. That feel when your mascot can't dodge the hard vacuum. Main character type. I'm so curious about what strengths and weakness Pikachu has. And what the logic is for what Pikachu is strong and weak against. I have a feeling Pikachu is probably weak to gun and space. Those are two things that would make sense for Pikachu to be weak to. I've given up on plans on converting the city, so I just make traps in my gym. Dude, what is that? What is that hobby switch? Let's see what Watson's gonna do to us. We have 3 Pokemon and lots of hope. So Porygon's just a Prime-type Pokemon with nothing else special going for it. Prime Gamer. It's a gamer. What are gamers weak to? They can't be weak to friend moves. They'd be neutral in the friendship, right? It's not very effective. Hype Train? I told you it was Prime! Look, it's throwing bitties at us! It's literally throwing bits at us! Come on, Gyarados, kill. And now we just thrash everything to death? Surely this isn't— It's Rollout! It's Rollout! Oh my god, it's Rollout. That's 100% Rollout. Kill it. Hype Train is a Rollout move. 1000%. Rotom. I bet I can kill it with Thrash. But I have to be really confident I can kill it with Thrash. Come on, Blurp, you're the original. Just punch it. Rotom's squishy, it's gonna die. It's not gonna die immediately! Charge Beam! Ow. We're alive! Okay. Okay, as long as we don't low roll, we've got this. Okay. Okay, we're okay. And now we gotta swap Pokemon because we are confused. Whimsicott. Fluffy, right? That's Fluffy and maybe Magic, or do you think it's Fluffy Gender? Fluffy Gender! I'm gonna call it right now. Fluffy Gender Pokemon. Or is it Fluffy Friend? Fluffy Prime? Well, I guess it makes sense it's another Prime type Pokemon. Thrash and hope for the best? I think Fluffy is good against Angry. Oh my god! Bunt is gonna die here! We lost attack, it's over! Yeah, we lost attack, it's all over for Bunt! She's so fast. Is this gonna wipe the run? Is this actually gonna wipe the run because she Teddy tumbles before anyone else can move? Nobody has enough health to survive this. We have to choose something that's going to harm this magnitude. Prime sub? Oh. What do you mean prime sub? I don't want any prime subs right now. I don't want to lose. I think our only chance is if we go first or if she misses. I think she has to miss for us to survive this. God, what is she again? Fluffy? Fluffy Prime? Unless Fossilize is quadruple effective, I don't think we got this. So sad, but if anyone in the chat has a Prime sub, anyone have a Prime sub? I don't want a Prime sub right now! I don't want it to end like this. Oh, it's so fast. No! Pokemon, too many types is over. That's it. We lost the Nuzlocke. It's all over. The Nuzlocke has failed. Let's go look at our graveyard. Let's go look at our graveyard. Punch that teddy bear all you want, it'll only calm you down. I'm putting these away. I'm putting these all away. It's all over. Prime was too strong. Thank you, Marissa.
Prime was too strong.
I appreciate it. We got defeated by Twitch itself. The biggest vulnerability, as it turns out the whole time, was stream culture. We have Jork in the Poochiana, whatever the Whismer, Pep the Centret, Dulcinea the Lotad, Splam the Budu, Plorp the Bayleaf, Blurp the Gyarados, Panda the Stuffle, Crump the Krabby, Pidgey the Pidgey, Boo the Mankey, Nate the Magikarp, and Bunt the Gyarados, alongside our final death, the last Pokemon we ever caught, Hope the Sandshrew, who as it turns out is very weak to Prime. Everyone, I gotta go eat dinner with my wife. I gotta get out of here. This run is officially over. I might pick it back up again in non-Nuzlocke run and we just go play the game a little bit just to see how too many types gets because it's really funny to see what the types are. But the Nuzlocke itself failed, dead, destroyed. We've lost. It's over. And I gotta go for the day. I gotta go do dinner and stuff. So let's do one of these. I've got one. I've got a message. This is our raid message today. Guys, I'm gonna go play Pokemon over the weekend as well. There's an online tournament known as the Global Challenge, which can give you championship points for me to take to the tournaments next year, this season. I'm gonna go play some Pokemon this weekend. I'm gonna spend some time with my wife and my friends. I'm gonna unwind a bit, and we're gonna figure out what we're doing next week when next week comes around. Let's go find somebody to share the love with. Let's go find somewhere to spread the cheer. Who on twitch.tv is currently live and wants some attention? I need to know. There's been that kitty game that's going around, you know, Mewgenics, where you're playing kitties. You're raising tactical kitties to fight other kitties. I need to know what's happening in this game. We're raiding Boar. We're raiding Tree Kicker Boar to see what this silly cat game is. And we gotta tell Boar that Pikachu did not survive the airlock. If I learned anything today, Pikachu does not survive in the vacuum of space. And a lot of other mess happened. I'll see you guys next week otherwise. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having fun. And I'll see you around. For right now, goodbye. Have fun. Go hug a Pokemon for me. Bye everybody, bye!
Gorgonite.